Hey y'all. Hey, yeah, time to make another one. Welcome to the Hush Room. Yeah. It's quiet time. Somebody need to hush. I'm Gigi. I will be your host today. This is the Hush Room, Quiet Time Hour, where we have conversations about everything, anything, sometimes nothing, just to let the conversation flow where it needs to go. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It is Monday, June 8th, 11:33 a.m. here on the West Coast. Get your snacks, your popcorn, your drinks. I got mine. Y'all know how we do it around the Quiet Time Hush Room. We come in with the track hot so we can get our swerve on. And then we gotta do what? Take our medication. So we let the track ride while we take our medication, okay? Because we don't want no problems during the stream. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the stream, so that other ones can be blessed by our conversation. Okay? Oh, no. Tried to get my medication ready, so we won't have to take a long time with our medication, okay? Again, my name is Gigi. And it's time to put lighters in the air, okay? How about that? Lighters in the air. Yeah, it's time to make another one mellow. Lighters in the air. You know me, that gelato. Okay. Hope everyone is enjoying their Monday morning. We got a few things that we want to talk about. Not a lot, but a few things. Okay. You know how we do it. Start out with our announcements and congratulations, condolences, things of that nature. And then we go into our agenda. How about that? And shout outs to everyone, all the associates that come and help Gigi out. If y'all listening, I'm gonna need y'all to help me out on some situations that may trigger Gigi, and I might have to take some more medication because I don't understand what's going on in our sports arena. Let's put it like that, just like the WWE. Let's talk. It's an arena, okay? Because we're gonna say the tea leaves is getting kind of, I don't know, around the NBA. But first, we want to offer our condolences to several families. Okay, I want to say the last week or so, these three gentlemen have left us, and we just want to offer our condolences to the Bryson family, the Fitzgerald family, and the King family and friends. Mr. King, I know everyone knows who Peabo Bryson is. He was the singer. Mr. Fitzgerald was a football player, and Mr. King was an NBA player. So we just gonna give them their rightful due as far as pausing for a moment and just sending our condolences to all three family and friends, okay? And this is Larry Fitzgerald Sr. He played for the Cardinals and in the NFL. And then Mr. King I have written some notes about him. Let's see if we can find them, okay? Okay, Stacey King made his mark on the game as a player, coach, and commentator for more than 20 years on Bulls broadcasts. His passion, knowledge, and unmistakable energy resonated with generations of fans. So we sent our condolences out to his family and friends. And like I said, Mr. Fitzgerald, he was with the Cardinals, NFL, and Peabo Bryson, as you all know, was an entertainer. He had several songs that he had published during his lifetime. So we send our condolences out to all three family and friends. Okay? Alrighty. Let's keep it moving. We're going to move on to our next announcement. Oh, Lord. Who is that? Who that is? Russell. What's wrong with your eyes, partner? And Sierra, how come you ain't got no clothes on? You got that jacket open intentionally, young lady. Why you do that? I know you's an entertainer and all kinds of stuff, but we can see the tape on your bosoms, baby. You gonna have to get your stylist in order. They may need a pink slip or something, because you don't go on TV with your stuff all out like that, crooked and stuff. If you're gonna do it right. Don't have your stuff all crooked, one covering the other one is not covered. You trying to do what, a Miss Jackson kind of situation at the halftime? Huh? See? I'm gonna have to have my associates to come in and help me, because I done got triggered already. This woman got millions of dollars, and you up on the TV, up on the interview with your bosoms out, and it's crooked. And come on now. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Monday. give Gigi, okay? But I don't like seeing this. You can afford to buy the expensive stuff. If you're gonna buy the expensive stuff and it's gonna be looking like that, at least wear it right with your jacket all open and stuff. You and Russell both got your bosoms out. He trying to show his little diamonds, probably worth $3, $4, $5 million with his silk, with his what is that silk shirt. Y'all a cute couple, and I'll be rocking with you sometime. But you know what? If you're gonna do it right. Represent it right, okay? Excuse me. Let me get back to my reading, okay? Russell Wilson, as he retires from the NFL after a 14-year career. Wilson, 37, officially announced his retirement with a video shared on Instagram on Wednesday, June the 3rd. In the touching video montage featuring clips from his football career and photos and videos of his family. He does have a nice family, you guys. He has several children by Sierra. Wilson recounted his journey with the sport and expressed gratitude for his time in the NFL. So he was 14 years in the NFL, and he decided it's time to go, which is good. You have to know when it's time to go, and you have to go out like a G. Unlike some of our other athletes and celebrities, they don't go. Some of them ain't going. They ain't think about going out like a G. They going out like, man, ring around the world. But we thank you, Mr. Wilson, for your contribution to the NFL, especially with the Seahawks, with Pete Carroll, who's here in the 702 right now. I don't know what he think he's gonna do, but he's the oldest. I think he's labeled the oldest coach still active. I don't know, man. Come on. We can't have that. But we thank you, Mr. Wilson, for your contribution, Miss Sierra, for y'all's contribution, showing how to honor your commitments to your careers. We appreciate it very, very much. Okay? Hope you got something planned for retirement. More children. I don't know. Maybe you're going to be an analyst or something. Okay? Maybe you're going to be an analyst or something. But whatever you choose, we'll hope you enjoy your retirement. Okay? Alrighty. Y'all hear my phone ringing? I don't know why these people choose to call me at this time of day. Man, get off my phone. Get off my phone. Alrighty, let's move on down the road and see what else we got to talk about today. Oh, this right here. Who this is, y'all? Y'all tell me who this young man is with all these, I don't know what them things is. I know they tattoos, but why so many? You might as well go and do a whole body count, a body thing, a tattoo on you. This is Mr. LaMelo Ball. Y'all remember when LaMelo Ball had that accident a couple of years ago? And didn't nobody say nothing, and they was trying to keep it quiet, and didn't nobody want to talk about it. Wasn't no interviews. I don't even remember seeing any news reports from the TV. They just showed the accident, and then it went quiet. It's been 2 years since they investigated this situation. This supposedly, allegedly, he got out the car, called somebody. I don't know if it was an Uber or Lyft or whatever, or a homeboy. He got out the car and left the scene of the accident. What that is? I wish that, man, come on. So Mr. LaMelo Ball was accused during that accident of severely injuring a child after a group of fans swarmed his car in Uptown following an event at the Spectrum Center. Okay, so let's see what Hooper Alerts is talking about. LaMelo Ball's 3.75 million lawsuit is moving closer to trial. You mean to tell me y'all just now going to trial on this young man's accident? What do y'all need? Is y'all 2 years backed up? You know, you need to hire some more people. Who gonna wait 2 years for a trial, for a lawsuit? The suit alleges Ball struck and injured a child's foot while driving away from a Hornets event outside Spectrum Center in 2023. The child's mother claims the incident caused severe injuries and financial and emotional distress. Ball denies the allegation. Trial is set to begin in the week of June 15th. That's next week. So you mean to tell me that you just now, mommy, getting to the point where his foot has become, come on now. If you had financial or emotional distress, how come you just now filing this lawsuit? Or has this been in the makings for the last 2 years? If it has, you need to fire your lawyer because it shouldn't take him 2 years to get your case before a judge. I'm just saying, Most people, I don't know, maybe the courts is backed up, we did go through that period, but we should be out of that, they should be caught up. And Mr. Ball, how come you let him wait this long? You should have told him, man, I can't be having this popping up in the middle of my career. Go on and sell it, whatever. I mean, y'all ballers, ball. I'm just saying, I know I wouldn't be sitting around, knowing somebody, because it's coming up next week. I know you just didn't file this. It happened 2 years ago, so y'all had to have filed this a couple of years ago. You mean to tell me the calendar at the court is that full? I can't comprehend it. That's why I keep saying it. I can't comprehend it. Because I've seen other things. You got sisters and brothers and man, getting locked up on Friday and in front of a judge on Monday, Tuesday. So, I mean, I know that's a different situation if it's criminal and this is a civil suit. But you mean to tell me there's that many lawsuits happening that you can't get in the calendar 2 years? Oh, Lord, I can't even say it. But Mr. Ball, you go ahead and rectify this. We seen the pictures. They got the tapes. Okay? Everybody gotta have a tape now, okay? So you make sure everything is recorded, okay? No. I wish I would. But you got money like that. I guess I ain't counting your pockets, but when we count your pockets, you got money like that. You can stall. That might be the plan. You want to stall? Okay. Excuse us if that's the plan, okay? But I don't see nobody sitting around waiting and knowing that there's something coming up. And I know you got to keep living and keep working, but man, please, 2 years? I wish I would. Nah. Some folks don't even have 2 days when they met with a situation like this. So handle your business, Mr. Ball. We'll keep following you and see what's gonna happen. And see if the lady gonna get the 3.75 million. They probably got hospital bills, and the little child has got to, probably go through some therapy and things like that. They didn't give us any ideas of what They just say he drove into the child's foot. So while driving away from a Hornets event. So did you run over the little boy's foot? Did you hit him? See, they didn't give us those details, so we don't know exactly because the information is limited. But handle your business, Mr. Ball. Moving on. Let's see what else we want to talk about. I'm gonna send the link out in a minute because this right here, young man, who that is, y'all? Somebody tell me who this is right here, because I thought he played in Sacramento, then he went and got traded, right, to the Spurs down there with Women Yama. Okay, yeah. Okay, because they was having a problem with trying to trade him before he went to go see Women Yama, right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Hit the like button and put it in the comments, okay? So who this is? This is Mr. Fox. Not Red, but Mr. Fox. Like I said, not Red Fox. No relation. How you say your first name? De'Aaron. You got two first names. De'Aaron. Come on now. You can tell when people talking too much because they start saying stuff that don't make any sense. So he's trending right now. He's been trending for a week or so because he has some comments concerning his team participation. Okay, I don't know why. See, this is what I'm saying. DG always say when you play in the postseason, it's not like the regular season. Ain't no 82 games and all of that kind of going on. You coming up against some of the best because the team that you playing have also been afforded the opportunity to play in the postseason. So this ain't like you playing, excuse my this ain't the Wizards, okay? These ain't the teams you playing. These ain't the Wizards, okay? These are some teams that have kind of fought and got themselves in a position, like I said, to play in the postseason. So Mr. De'Aaron Fox says he sacrificed his game for the betterment of the team. What you mean you sacrifice your game for the betterment of the team? I thought it was your talent and your game that got you on the team. Help me to understand what's really going on with this young man's thinking. You mean to tell me you can play better, or maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe you can't play no better, okay? So you just shut it down? Man, come on. I ain't gonna even try to rack my brain to try to see what you talking about. You sacrifice your game for the betterment of the team. That's what they want you to do, partner. They want you to enhance your game, not come over there and lay down and sacrifice. What is you talking about? Why you getting paid all them millions of dollars if you sacrificing your game? Help me to understand what you're talking about, Mr. Fox. Sorry. I said it. You in the postseason, you trying to win a championship, and you meeting the Knicks in the championship, and y'all down 2-0, and you mean to tell me after a loss? I believe this statement was made after a loss. You mean to tell me that you gonna tell us that to believe that you sacrificing your game for the betterment of the team? What game are you talking about? Huh? Lord have mercy. I be trying to be nice to y'all. I be trying to just leave it alone, let it go. But see, you feeding this kind of negativity, narrative. You don't know what you're talking about. You should have kept your mouth. You should have went to the hush room. Hit me up on the Snapchat. TikToker. so I can tell you how to come to the hush room and have some quiet time. Because you don't need to be talking right now. You need to be, yeah. I said it on the stream. Mr. Fox said, obviously I'm not shooting the ball as much. But coming here, I knew that was the way it was going to be. So you mean to tell me you're not shooting because you knew that you was gonna have to, take away a couple of them shots? As a player, this is Fox talking. As a player, you sacrifice for the betterment of the team. There are times when I need to take shots, or times where I don't take as many shots. But at the end of the day, you need to make the shots that you take. Boy, you talking this, you bring around the roses. It's the same thing in 4 different ways. Lord have mercy. Somebody help me out. Please. Somebody help me out. Because this young man talking about there's times when you gotta take a shot. There's times when you don't want to take a shot, and times, what you talking about? Hey Nola, hey past the old head podcast. Y'all hear me in here fussing. Y'all know what I'm doing, okay? I'm over here fussing because these young men they millionaires and they stars and they celebrities, and they got the eye of the nation on them in the postseason, and you smiling, you showing all that them new teeth you done bought, and you over here talking about there's times when you know you need to take a shot, times when you don't know you shouldn't take a shot, and the ones that you do take, they need you need to make them. I mean, that's basketball 101. What is you talking about? And how is that sacrificing your game for the betterment of the team? If you still taking shots and you ain't making them, what is it? What is you talking about? You in the finals. Have you ever been to the finals before? I need to do my research and see if you ever been in the finals before. Because you ain't talking like you know what position you are in and what moment you are experiencing right now. Let me look this up. Hey y'all, I'm gonna send a link out in a minute, but let me finish with Mr. Fox real quick, cause is this young man, has he ever been on the finals VIP invitation? Has he ever made it to the finals? Because he just saying stuff to be saying stuff. You needs to be boy. Fox. And we ain't talking about Rick Fox either from the Lakers. This is the young man on the Spurs. With women yama, right? And see if you have. See, some people, don't say nothing. Like Bernie Mac said on live, don't say nothing. That's unnecessary. So are you saying that the coaching is telling you when to take shots, not to take shots? What? I know y'all got plays that you run and all, and it's supposed to end up at a certain position, so you for the betterment of getting the points and stuff like that. But what are you saying? You saying that your brain, your basketball IQ, and somebody has said they had since they was 8 years old? I wish I would. How many times you been to the finals, young man? Let me see. Come on, Siri, Google. They say that this is your first career NBA Finals appearance in 2026. Who is they? Who said this on the Google? ESPN. Okay. So you ain't never been in this moment. You don't know how to react to this kind of pressure and this kind of moment. You kind of crashing right now. Okay, y'all help me out. Okay, if I'm wrong, y'all help GG out if I'm wrong. That's right, Pastor. That's definitely a clutch client comment. Okay, because this young man, I mean, you know what we need to do? Write a letter to Adam Silver about? We need to tell Adam Silver to get these young men into some communication skills courses, okay? They can take them at the house, okay? On the laptop, okay? Or while they in Cancun or something like that, okay? We can definitely use some, I don't know, some communication coaching. They supposed to have that, if I'm not mistaken. They supposed to have people surrounded around them to prepare them for every moment. Maybe you didn't get put on the list. You need to sign up, baby. Mr. D. Aaron Fox. And it seems like that whole kind of behavior is running through the whole team. And then we got Victor Yama talking about sodas and being isolated. What is you tell you can handle isolation? What you mean you can handle isolation? You can't handle a patch. What you talking about? Huh? I'm just gonna be real. I got to say what I got to say. I'm not gonna be walking around thinking about something all the time, and I know I need to address it. And y'all keep asking me for my point of view. So if you don't want to hear my point of view, you better not ask me about something, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Man, I'm over here. Okay, Women Yumber, he on it. Y'all done lost 2 games in a row at your own house, huh? You done lost 2 games in a row at your own house. That is so. That right there is, you gonna let somebody come over, like that's like me. I'm gonna let somebody come over here and whoop my A twice at my address, where I pay the mortgage, where I pay the rent and the light bill and the groceries come to from the delivery boy. I mean, you mean to tell me that Gigi gonna let you come over her house and whoop me twice at my address? I wish I would. And you talking about the betterment, you sacrificing for the betterment of your team, boy. I better send the link out, because I done really got triggered. I need to get some more medication. You need some coaching. You know, maybe you need somebody to write your speeches for you, like, and put it on a teleprompter. Was this comment in the script? I know they didn't put this comment in the script. If they put this comment in the script, we need to talk to Adam Silver. You put this in the script for this young man to say this, huh? And he's supposed to be in his prime. He's kind of considered, he's going on the other side of the hill. And you mean tell me boy, you almost made me say the bad word. Yeah. You almost made me say the bad word. You ain't talking about no defense. You ain't talking about no offense. You ain't talking about no free throws. You talking about you a victim now. I got to sacrifice for the betterment of the team, and I got to know when to sacrifice, and I got to take shots here and don't take no shots over there, and then if I do take a shot, I got to make sure I make it. Boy, please. You sound like a padded room recipient. I'm finna send the link out, y'all. I know y'all hear me. Hey Trey, how y'all doing? I'm finna send the link out right now, okay? Because I'm over here tripping about this boy, Mr. Fox. And then what makes it so bad, his teammate ain't talking much better, Mr. Victor Yama. He ain't talking no better, talking about sodas, and they reporting on him. He declining soda advertisements, and he dealt with isolation. He know how to put himself in isolation. You know how to go to timeout, huh? That's what you're saying. You know how to go to timeout. And then this one over here talking about sacrifices and stuff, and y'all ain't talking nothing about this doggone finals, okay? Maybe I'm taking the finals too serious, okay? But it's kind of entertainment when Boy. Calm down, Gigi. Calm down. You don't have to do that. I do when it's coming across my timeline. I have to do that. Don't be putting this stuff on my timeline if you don't want me to call you out. I don't even know if I'm subscribed to you on any of my TikTok, Snapchat, X, Danger, social media websites. I don't remember clicking no D. Aaron Fox, okay? But you done appeared up on my timeline and you don't want me to talk nothing about your madness. I wish I would. Get off my timeline then if you don't want DG to have an opinion about what's going on. I ain't looking you up. I didn't even know you had said this to a few days ago. I'm like, what is this boy talking about? I'm trying to get some stats and do some research and see what your field goal percentage is, your 3-point percentage is, and then you done lost the game, and then you come out post game and say some dumb stuff like this. Boy, come on. League pass, bye. Left swipe. I'm finna send y'all a link because y'all can tell by the way my mouth is moving and my words is flowing. I done got triggered and I need to take some medication. Okay? How about that? Yeah. How about that? So, Mr. Fox, get it together, partner. Y'all got a game tonight, if I'm not mistaken, and you're going to be in Madison Square Garden, and President Trump is going to be there with all his entourage, okay? So, and then I saw this morning, boy. I saw this morning you did a video about all the extra security that you got to go through. What you mean? What you complaining about? You should be grateful. You at the MSG, okay? Not the one that they put in the food, but the Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm talking about. At least you know that. And you up there complaining and giving comments about Madison Square Garden security. You needs to be shooting the ball. What? Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. They disturbing your practice. And got you all discombobulated talking about security and stuff. Man, I wish I would. I wish I would pay 98, 28, 88 cents to watch y'all play. I wish I. Hey, Leezy, I'm gonna put you on the stage right now, okay? I need a break so I can stop fussing at D. Aaron Fox. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good, how we doing, Gigi?
I'm all upset. You hear what I said when I said what I said. This boy,
What
this
D. Aaron
stupid
Fox
comment.
talking about?
He talking about he had to sacrifice his game for the betterment of the team, and they down 2-0. And he talking about he sacrificing his game. He got to know when he got to take shots, not take shots, and when shots that he take,
they're getting rid of his ass. I told you he was a cancer from the beginning. They gonna get rid of him.
That joker right there. Then they had a problem trading him from the Kings, and now you over here talking all this crazy stuff.
Remember he got Mike Brown fired. You know what I'm saying? Now Mike Brown in the finals of 2-0. Like Mike Brown gonna get the last laugh. He thought he was going into a great situation. He went into San Antonio where they had an already made and built team.
Right.
And now, so he was happy. Now he complaining about he got to sacrifice. Any great player, sometimes, or not even great, I wouldn't even call them great. You made a couple all-star teams, whoop-de-doo. You got to sacrifice your game for the betterment of the team, especially when you got players that's better than you on the team. Don't think that it's just you're the team. No, they don't need you to win. That's obvious.
And then what make it so bad what makes it so bad? Your sacrifice is what you mean for the betterment of your team. Your sacrifice. Just imagine Kobe sacrificing his game for the betterment of the team, and they in the postseason. Boy, this ain't the time for that though.
That's what I'm
Leezy.
saying. Which Kobe did, because Kobe could have been dropping 45 and 50 every game, but Phil said, let's throw the ball to the big man. And Kobe hated that because he felt like I'm better than him, so the ball should come to me. But he won 3 championships in a row by sacrifice, and then he played his game and it didn't work, and then later on he sacrificed again for the betterment of the team by taking less shots, playing less minutes, and ultimately he went back to back again. So
right, and that's what I'm saying. Your sacrifice is not going to stop the team. It's supposed to be pushing the team.
It's supposed to be helping. Exactly right.
Yeah, enhancing what they got going on.
It was only a matter of time before this dumb doodle head then came out and caused division amongst the team while they in the finals. I knew it was going to happen.
And you knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen because he didn't have no choice, okay? Because you playing like booty right now, down 2-0. You done let somebody come over your house and punk you, okay? That's what you do. You done let somebody come to your house twice and steal your cookies, okay? Hey, Nola.
What's up, Queen?
Hey, Nola.
That's big.
How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? Over in Louis, and y'all go see Nola Boy on the YouTube. He's got a nice channel.
What's happening with it, James? What's good with you?
You know me, man. I'm the therapist right now. I'm listening to Gigi. She the therapist right now.
Oh, that's bad.
So we gotta keep it real, man.
I'm just fussing.
Nah, they ain't fussing. You speaking the truth. Keep exposing these weak-minded ass niggas in this era.
Super weak-minded, bro. I've been telling everybody about De'Aaron Fox, but everybody thought I was hating on him.
Right, and this is supposed to be the evolution of the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't hate on the truth when he's showing you who he are. Like you said, he got Mike Brown fired, and look, you got to go against the nigga you got fired, and you down 2-0 at that. To the nigga
right there.
At your house.
The true hurt, my nigga.
And the team played better when you're not around. Dylan Harper, all those guys, they were winning games when you were injured in that OKC series.
You got Castle out here looking like he got his eyes twisted or something. He don't know which way did he go. Which way did he go? Kind of situation. And Wembanyama talking about sodas and isolation, and he knows how to isolate himself. But you don't know how to throw a pass to your teammates, but you know how to go into isolation. Okay.
No, you talking about the alien? You talking about Slender Man?
Yeah, Slender Man with the big hands and stuff, be goaltending half the time, okay? That's what I'm talking about. You trying to throw a pass.
Screens. Let's talk about them illegal ass screens, as you said.
You throwing a pass at your teammate and his head is turned the other way, okay? Right. He don't even know the pass is coming. You done cost them game 2 at the house. In isolation, okay?
And they thinking that the Spurs is the next dynasty. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here.
What it do, baby? Let me come in like Kawhi. What it do, baby?
What's happening with it? Who's that?
What's up with my people?
What's happening, man?
Yeah, putting the lighters in the air and things, okay? We talking about the Spurs.
I'm all for it, man. New York. Hey, I got my blue eyes on, man. I'm feeling like Frank Sinatra today.
I know that's right.
I'm out here like Frank Sinatra today. Hey, I'm with the Rat Pack, baby.
Yeah, I'm
with the Rat Pack, baby.
Hey, Ace Bug out here, man. Hey, the Knicks tell them niggas no rice, no chow mein, nigga.
Hey, look, y'all not getting no deep dish pizza. Y'all ain't getting that New Yorker pizza. Hey, look. Hey, Carl Anthony Towns, congratulations. You making that nigga stay honest. You making him stay honest so far. Josh Hart. Yeah. Oh, I miss you. I miss you in yellow and purple. I miss you in the purple and gold, baby. Ooh.
Right.
You see how everybody doing that?
We traded our future for fucking Anthony Davis and his ass on crutches somewhere.
Hey, everybody who had the hype, I'm telling you right now, Luka, Brunson fit to put pressure on you. The dude that used to be your backup, your help, that nigga about to win the ring before you, man. You better put the pressure on them Lakers. Y'all see what's going on around here? Niggas that I helped come into the league, and niggas was under me. These niggas is winning, I'm losing. This nigga, look, you got this nigga Wembanyama in his third year. He go to the finals. I don't care what I did in Dallas. I want to do something here.
Yeah.
And that's the energy you gotta come with.
Hey Trey, guess what though? The nigga took less money. He took damn near $100 million less to go to the Knicks.
Yeah.
And then look, you know what he did?
He was a second round pick.
And look, he did what LeBron James should have did. When LeBron opted into this goddamn contract, I knew he ain't want to win no championship. Who can we buy, nigga? Who can we buy if you take all the money? That nigga Jalen Brunson, he said one thing. Look what he told him. Jalen Brunson said, I'm going to give y'all this one hometown discount. And what he said after that? He said, I ain't giving y'all no more.
Right.
You know what the
problem is? And with him doing that, that's what you do that. Look what KD did. Look what LeBron, I'm going to tell you, look what LeBron James did at first with Miami Heat. He went 4 times, got 2 because he didn't take all the money he was supposed to. That's when he wanted a championship. If a nigga takes all the money, if any player takes all the money off the books, damn near, you don't want a championship team.
Check this out. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. We seen this same thing with the alien, with the role player. Y'all pushed him. Once you see he wasn't it, you got 400 some more players that you can be sponsoring and pushing to be great. But you stayed too long on that bandwagon. He messed the game up. So now you got Wemby. Same route. Missed the playoffs the first 2 years. Now, Bryant went in his 4th year. He going his 3rd year. Now he about to get his ass swept. Stop pushing these niggas and make them earn it.
You know what? And then they're gonna baby him. Hey, they gonna baby him too. Look, they gonna baby him. I'm gonna tell you what's to come. Straight up, he wasn't even supposed to be there. His 3rd year. I told people that Wemby could have lost in the Western Conference Finals. It wouldn't have destroyed him. They would have gave him a pat on the back and said, damn, look what he did in his 3rd year. So a loss ain't gonna destroy him. He could lose in these finals. He can lose, and they gonna still look at him as next, because their excuse is gonna be, he was a baby. He was only 3 years old. He was only 3 years old. He only been walking for 2 years. That's what they gonna come with. Get ready for it. They gonna pat him on the back and make him burp. Yeah, they gonna do it.
I can see if we haven't seen this thing.
They already doing it.
I can see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta look at, they do that to all these players in this generation. If they just go past whatever we think they supposed to go past, but if they lose after that, they're gonna say, well, they were a baby. We had to change his diaper. We still gotta burp him. They're gonna do all that.
Right.
Yeah,
so I'm telling everybody, get ready for them to do the same thing they did to LeBron James. This is what they do. They started it with him. When you lose, they still find a way to make it look like you won.
Yeah. That part.
Yeah, that's why
you know, it's one of those. It's moments like that, right? If you never had to fight in your life, I can understand it. When you get your ass whooped, somebody might tell you, well, you learned today how a punch feel. But that's different. You didn't win. You ain't learned how to dodge a punch. You ain't learned how to give one back to where a nigga can't hit you no more. So you lost. But they do it differently. See, I love the way you put your face in the front of that sit and you took it. That's how they train these niggas now. So I'm not gonna glorify losing. I'm gonna glorify your heart. It depends on how you lose too. If you go out swinging, now that's when I say, look, you got your ass kicked out there today, but you just didn't ball up.
Hey,
but you still got your ass kicked. At the end of the day, you got your ass scraped up. You got walked like a dog, not even like a dog. You got walked like a chihuahua, because you know a dog is a big dog. No, this nigga getting walked right now. He getting walked like a chihuahua, a little China dog.
Yeah, walking around here talking about sodas and isolation. Nobody want to hear all that, okay?
You right here, hey look, you right here, alien. You know, when you speak into it, when you see like how he forgot how to win all of a sudden, how to play the game, that's an alien, right? Because if you come to our planet and you're not used to anything we do, you shouldn't beat us in basketball. You are not from here. You don't know about basketball. He is acting like an alien right now. You acting like you don't know what the fuck that ball is.
Yeah, well.
Like he ran that play 100 times.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all think they gonna get swept, or y'all think they gonna pull one out?
Swept. I think they're gonna get swept.
I think it's gonna be. This is what I think gonna happen. I'm being real. I think New York gonna win 3, right? And I think they gonna feel like Spurs gonna lay down and one might sneak in. I hope they don't feel like that, because look, same time as the New York Knicks is playing great, both of these teams are finals rookies. Both of them are. So we can expect some type of rookie mistake from both teams somewhere in this series.
No, I disagree with that, because Mikal Bridges went to the finals. OG is a champion. They have more finals experience on that side of the ball than they do.
Yeah. Mike Brown.
You're right. Hey, look, you know what? You are right on that. Look, I can't deny the fact on that. I can't deny the fact that you do got people that been there and they know about their mistakes they made if they didn't win.
But Mike Brown is a damn good coach, because he had the role player.
A coach can try to keep you there. A coach can keep you there. A coach can tell you that. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just said, I believe that they can squeeze one out, but it has to be for that reason. That New York feel like you niggas ain't fighting no more, and they take their foot off the gas somewhere. That's the only way I think they win.
Yeah. Look how much money they put.
I don't think they can beat New York. If New York keep playing like they losing, they can't beat New York. But if New York starts feeling bad, you know, like when you keep punching on somebody and you start looking at his face changing and you like, let me stop. I'm starting to feel bad. That's what I hope New York don't do. Don't feel bad. Put some feet on their ass. Don't feel bad.
I don't think they feel bad, because the Spurs was the big bad bully against OKC in New York. Like, nigga, all that shit y'all was doing against OKC.
Tell me where the money at too, though. Hey, look, tell me where the money gonna come from.
Look at the money. Look at the money.
The money gonna come from New York. The money coming from New York, bro. I'm gonna tell you, because New York got fans all over the world. They one of those franchises. If we've seen how much money you can make with the Spurs if they win a championship, we've seen it 5 times, and it ain't that much. When New York win this, it ain't that much. When New York win this, it's not gonna just be a party in New York. It's gonna be a party in a few states.
But the Spurs don't even have no real. That's not really a basketball state, bro. That's a city, San Antonio.
They're not. You know, they're a football. That's a football state. That's a football state.
Who in San Antonio's nigga is a fan of basketball? Like, nobody fucking with San Antonio like that.
Look, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, look, they parades ain't gonna make no cheese.
Nah, dry as hell.
I don't want none of these bullshit ass.
All them dry.
I don't want none of these bullshit ass food that y'all got out here. I don't want none of this shit out here.
San Antonio only beat up on LeBron James mostly for all their damn rings.
And New York Knicks, they got one with the New York Knicks.
And that was a lockout season, so that shit really didn't even really go all that. You know what I'm saying? So a lockout ring.
Hey, look, you remember what Tim Duncan told?
Pistons.
I'm gonna tell you something that bothers me between Tim Duncan. Like, he knew what they was gonna do. Watch, I'm gonna mess your mind up a little bit. Remember, after he beat LeBron James went over there to the Spurs area. And Tim Duncan was like, yeah, man, thank you for letting me get this one.
He said, thank you for letting me get this one.
He said, thank you for letting me get, look, key words. Thank you for letting me get this one, because I know the next one they going to give it to you.
We gonna give you the next one. That's a real. It's all, bro. That
he was letting us look. We didn't see it. Right? Look, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. But Tim Duncan knew that he was gonna see LeBron James in the finals again, bro.
Right, and Greg Popovich, after the Spurs lost, Greg Popovich is laughing with LeBron James. I ain't never seen Greg Popovich smile even when they won a championship.
Look,
and you smile when you lose? Come on, bro.
And really LeBron James knew his career was going to be tied to Popovich. Look, he always gave Popovich that credit. Popovich is the greatest coach, but you never want to play for him, even every time you got a chance.
Right.
Because you know he ain't gonna let you do the LeBron James system.
He gonna yell at your ass on national TV. That's
and he don't let nobody average. And he really don't let Wemby. He ain't coaching no more. People gotta pay attention. If he's coaching Wemby probably average 22 points. He don't let you average. Who on that team you ever seen average like 3 points? Like he don't let you go out the offense too much.
Here we go. There we go. They saying that these finals is potentially gonna make New York 150 million, y'all.
Hey, New York about to say this. I don't want them to get crazy though. See, this is what they been doing in the NBA. You win a championship and they try to make it seem like your team is unbeatable, right? We've seen New York. How many games? Tell me, how many games they lost this year before they did this run? I'm pretty sure they lost a lot of games. Do not try to make New York Knicks though come back next season and go on a 20-something-0 run like ain't nobody. Y'all did that shit with OKC. Look what happened. Stop doing that. Y'all did that shit with Denver. Look what happened. Once they won a championship, you act like everybody chasing them. Y'all did that shit with Giannis. No, after these teams win championships, they get that championship hangover or something. Let's pump the brakes. After these niggas win a championship, I'm not crowning these niggas next year because we haven't had a back-to-back champion in 6 years, I believe.
Come on now.
The last one was Golden State, huh?
Yeah, the last one was Golden State was the last repeat. So I'm not going to be just acting like whoever is in the championship on the league next season. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to reset the whole mechanism like everybody's supposed to.
Shit, we got new teams coming up. Detroit, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Portland, Minnesota.
It's been 8 years. I'm corrected. My boy told me. It's been 8 years since we had a back-to-back champion, but we keep saying, like my boy Noya said, this nigga dominating. No, Joker dominating. Giannis dominating. SGA dominating. No, you ain't dominating until you a back-to-back champion.
Right. While we talking about Golden State, what y'all think about Curry and meeting with LeBron to go to the Warriors? Is that clickbait or is that true?
That's clickbait.
No, that's real.
That's clickbait. That's clickbait.
That's clickbait.
It could be real, but I'm gonna tell you clickbait because we've been hearing LeBron playing with each other for at least 10 years. Now I'm gonna say this. Look, if they would have clicked up when LeBron was kind of in his prime and Steph was, it'd be a big deal. Who gives a fuck about LeBron James and Steph Curry right now? I'm not scared of LeBron James and Steph at this point in their career.
How is LeBron gonna run with the Warriors? He ain't got no legs. The Warriors is a running team. He ain't got no legs to be participating.
LeBron James go to the Warriors, GG. This is what this tells me. Guess who got to come?
I don't like that.
If LeBron James goes to the Warriors, Draymond gotta go. So
that's the only way they career can fall apart. They gotta play together, bro. Their careers will fall apart together. LeBron and Steph Curry, because they're linked to each other. They'll always be linked to each other. For that,
yeah, they do. This nigga
Steph
Curry was born in the same hospital as this nigga. That's what they let me know.
That's all it is. It's just storylines. They're not gonna win.
Yeah, look, it's just the thought of it. You feel me? It's just a look. Remember when Kobe Bryant? It's just the thought of it, and it makes people watch it because you want to think about it. Remember when Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal had that All-Star game where they both won MVP and played good with each other again, they was having rumors about, you think Shaq and Kobe are reunited? Hell no.
Together, right?
Hell no, nigga. We just got chemistry with each other, so we played good in the All-Star game. That's it.
Right.
It was like Russ. Look at Russ and KD. Russ threw KD alive, or KD threw him alive. I don't remember. But do them niggas talk after that? No, shit, nigga. We playing basketball.
Right. It's not like we cool and we friends, but you know.
So Elise, do y'all have the money to pull that off? Y'all got butter?
Yeah, we got it, but we just like
they do got the money to pull it off.
Nigga, if you want to play for the Warriors, nigga, go ahead and sign up.
Hey, look,
don't have no money to get nobody else, nigga.
Hey, look, this the crazy thing though. Don't come to the. This why I don't like it, bro. Because they gonna try to put you in front of Steph Curry and say Steph needed you. Because he the only nigga in the NBA who put as many rings as you. He the only nigga in the NBA that can talk that shit with you. So don't get over there so they can start shitting on Steph. See, when Steph lose, they're gonna be like it. I mean, when they lose, they're gonna say it's Steph's fault. I remember. So I'm saying I'm gonna go over there and fuck up Steph's legacy. Because how they try to do Kobe and put Kobe in a conversation with Tim Duncan because they have the same amount of rings, that's you and Steph too, nigga.
That's what I was about to ask. I know Elise is a Golden State supporter. So if there was to just pull this off and win, why would LeBron want to help a nigga in his own era?
Thank you, bro. They both get 5 rings, bro. He don't get
LeBron, like you said, James, is a role player, bro. He's not that great. He's not that great. That nigga needed all the great players to win.
But they say everybody else is. Look, even when Steph Curry had KD, he was trying to act like it was KD.
Man, come on, man. KD a role player. Shit, we can keep doing this with role players.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I believe. I believe LeBron James know his career is coming to an end, right? Who's the only nigga in his generation that can challenge him? So what's the last thing he can do? Get over there and make Steph look stupid.
Exactly.
But Steph, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Steph, I got Butler, I got me.
I'm saying no.
Young talent, but I do this shit because last time we checked, and they had this conversation a couple of years back. Steph came on it. You heard LeBron wanted to play with you, right? He was like,
"Yeah, I heard it."
He said, "I'm good." He said, "I'm good."
Hey, look, no, that's what the All-Star game for, nigga. There.
But the elites run everything, bro. So,
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give you some advice. Be smart, my nigga. Look at AD. When AD was in New Orleans, he was talking about, I'm the best player in the league. He played with LeBron. That shit went away. Look at what happened with D-Wade. D-Wade was one of the top 3 players in the league. He played with LeBron. That shit went away. Look at Chris Bosh. That shit went away. Look at Kyrie Irving. That shit went away. Hey, Steph, you did that shit already. You shared the throne with a nigga named KD. You already got some rings. You ain't got to do it no more, nigga. Your name is written in stone, nigga. Do not let them niggas bring that nigga.
No,
I like Steph because he got 4 rings in the less time, but the role player only got 3. But Steph do have 2 running his own team. That 22 and that 15.
Hey, James.
I'm
trying to have more than everybody.
LeBron 4 rings, to be honest with you.
Yeah, hey, look, his rings is more. But I'm going to say this. I don't want to help you keep getting more rings than me or the same as me. It's a competition, nigga. That's what basketball is. It ain't a friendship. The only friendship is with my teammates. If you ain't on my team, I'm against you. You got 4 rings, I do too. Nigga, let's break this tie. Not together, separate.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna never get in front of me if we do it together. It's gonna be the same situation.
Yeah, nigga, we gonna always
figure out that LeBron James ain't all what he thought he was. When he play with the niggas, you gonna be like, man, this.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Come on, bro.
Green is that nigga that always wanted to be in the popular crowd. And now that LeBron James has accepted him, he feel like he getting into parties. He going to the little the little parties where you gotta dress up funny and shit and all that shit, the little Met Gala. He finally getting in the Met Gala because of LeBron James. Right. So he's one of those niggas. He really want the fame, bro. He want the money. And that's why he's with LeBron James. When you see that nigga, you see this nigga, the same nigga that tried to put LeBron James in the fucking ball, same nigga that said LeBron, you started a team and was always clowning him. Once that nigga signed with Clutch Sports, it all went away. Because LeBron James told him, if you want to eat, nigga, you got to pump me up. That nigga told his coach, when LeBron James going to break the scoring record, nigga, I don't give a fuck if we got a game. I'm going to watch that. You ain't said that about Steph. You won't even pump Steph up. In your interviews, nigga, you pumping up LeBron.
I didn't know he said that.
Yeah, he said that. That nigga done sold his soul, bro. The nigga, why you got 4 rings? Why you, hey, look, watch this. Hey, why you got 4 rings, Draymond? Last time I checked, it was Steph Curry, not LeBron.
Right. DeRaymond. Come on, DeRaymond. Talk to us, okay? Because you be talking like you talking to your boyfriend when you all on the podcast, okay? Don't nobody want to see
I seen the picture with them two dancing together. That nigga was sweating bullets.
You twerking all over. Yeah, you twerking all over your king, okay? Now, don't nobody want to see that. Pastor, I know we didn't salute, but salute, Pastor. You still here with us?
Hey, look, Draymond Green is a spy. Draymond Green is LeBron James' CIA spy. He said, let me make, look, y'all got to look at it. Who do you really love, right? It depends on what Draymond Green cherish more. Do you cherish your legacy in the NBA more? Because if you do, you will love Steph Curry more. But you don't. Right. You cherish the nigga who getting you money that's able to buy your wife shit, buy your house, buy your daughter shit, buy your kid shit. So that's LeBron James and Rich Paul. See, you got to play it out and look at it real. Who's getting him his money? LeBron James. Yeah. So that's why he always give LeBron James homage. Every time them niggas play, them niggas do some Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas shit.
Let me ask Trey, let me ask Real the question right quick. How many rings you think DeRaymond cost y'all? Let's be honest. If he don't do that bonehead ass shit and infiltrate, because that's what I bet said he infiltrated. How many rings do y'all get? Y'all left on the table. Fucking with DeRaymond.
Lazy drop.
That's fine. I'm gonna say 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Think about it.
I'm gonna say 5.
Hey,
look. He got 4 without him, right? Like he got the first. Like he got 1 without him. Then he got 2 with him that gave him 3. Then he got himself 4. So if you think about it, if KD is with him. And Klay Thompson too, because they all would have helped each other, never looked back. Nigga, they got at least 5 to 6 rings. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true.
Because think about the NBA. Look, we gotta go all the way back, Noya. If that team don't break up, who the fuck can beat them? At that time, it was no team that look. Do Kawhi beat them if KD ain't injured and then Klay Thompson go down? Hell no. Right. We all know that team would have beat the shit out of Toronto.
Right.
Look, because the game KD played when he scored 11 or 13 points, they beat him.
I know. See, I don't like to go off regular season too much, but remember. They beat them twice in the regular season. KD went for 51 of those games. They still lost, though.
But guess what? That's what I'm saying. In the playoffs, it's different. Everything go up. Certain fouls don't be called. Certain look, home court advantage really don't matter. You know, like that much in the playoffs. When you look at it, they needed all those points from KD or they would have lost that game. So just imagine. KD went on a podcast with Ibaka. He told Ibaka in his face, if I'm not hurt, bro, y'all don't win that championship. He told him that in his face.
I can believe that because I ain't gonna lie to you. Playoffs and the regular season, 2 different monsters.
And look what Steph and look what Clay was doing to him. Look what Clay was doing to him no year before he went down. Just think about how that series. See, them niggas. Kevin Durant was already hurt, but just think if he wasn't hurt. The series. Look how Clay unleashed after Kevin Durant. So just think that series goes on. We don't even get a 7-game series because Clay and KD is gone. Them niggas took them niggas 6 games. So just imagine if they fully healthy. I really don't believe that Toronto beat them. And I think that Kawhi, God blessed him. God blessed him with 2 of the niggas he still was having problems with Clay and Steph. When Steph went down, it was a wrap.
When Steph went down. I mean, not Steph. What game?
Hey, look, Kevin Durant went down. Kevin Durant went down.
I mean Clay. I want to say Clay because
I'm trying to think. Look, I think game 3. Yeah, let's go. I think game 3. Kevin Durant went down in game 3. I think he went down in game 3. So I'm gonna say
it was up 3-1 at some point in that series. Toronto was up 3-1. So
game 4, I think Klay Thompson was cooking and he went down with the dunk on Danny Green and Danny Green fouled him. So I'm just saying, without the injuries, they was never beating Golden State in those games until the injuries come. Remember that. Golden State was weak.
So that's how they got the 3-1 lead because Clay wound up missing a game. I think he missed a game and a half.
Yeah, he missed the damn game because when he started dunking
and Kevin Durant only played 1 game when they forced him back and they won when he threw his team.
That's why they went 1-1 because the game that KD. Look, you take away KD points, they lose. Straight up.
All right, I see where you're going.
I see that too.
So that's what I'm saying. If that team never break up, if you ask them, I think 6 ring.
Well, you gotta thank the Raymond for that shit then, because he chose the money over the
Raymond did that crap.
Think about this. Look, think about this.
You breaking up, Trey?
Yeah, your phone. No, what you think is gonna happen tonight? The Knicks. Y'all tell me what y'all think is gonna happen tonight, because Mr. Donald Trump gonna be in the building, and they got all the securities going on, and tickets is over $10,000. And what y'all think gonna happen tonight?
To be honest with you, I'm going with the home cooking because the win 13 games in a row in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't care what era you playing. That's hard to do within itself. Being down by 22 to Cleveland, showing the willpower. That's why I say experience. If you look at everybody that's on the Knicks team, you must call Anthony Townsend, deep playoff run. Josh Hart, deep playoff run. You know what I mean? These people have deep playoff run experience. You see what I'm saying? So Josh Hart was on that team last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. When you just look at the experience alone, and you look at what Mike Brown has done for every stop. Now we understand what De'Aaron Fox did. Great cooking on that, because I ain't know he got the man fired. That was him doing. And you look at what he did with the.
And now you playing against the man that got you fired. That he got fired.
Yeah. Calm as a motherfucker. I tell you that.
Yeah, it is. That's why you sacrificing. That's what the sacrifice is all about. You got to meet Mike Brown back in the face again, the one that you got fired and said you alluded that he was the problem. Now you over here done got your cookies taken from you at your own house, and you got to go to Mike Brown's house.
And I think they want this so bad just because of what Mike Brown been through. Because remember, they was trying to question, was that a good hiring? Because Tibbs ain't know what to do. See, Mike Brown empty in the clip.
Right.
If you ain't doing what's going on with the schemes and what we running over as a program, I got other players that are willing to come up in here and do that. Do your job. Right. So that's the point I'm looking at. Championship experience from Mike Brown, being on the championship staff at Golden State, leading your own team in Cleveland to a championship, even though you got swept 4-0. Experience matters. I try to tell people that, and they pushing this old alien like he been there and done that. And look, if you want to be honest, GG, Carl Anthony Townsend taking this nigga to school right now. Better shooting percentage.
He's averaging. What is he averaging? 19.5 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. KAT. And then we got Wemby with 27.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I hope y'all didn't count that mess up the other night as an assist. He assisted the Knicks to win. How about that? But Cat's points is not, his average is not as high, but he's still working him like, I don't know, he's still working him, James.
Yeah, it's efficiency though. See, you got to be efficient, and Cat got the experience. Do playoff runs with Minnesota, playoff experience. Right. Now you go over here. You was on that team again last year in the Eastern Conference Finals, going against Indiana. All that plays a part into why the Knicks being able to survive some of these scares. Because like I heard Bronson say one thing. They was like, "What makes your team this and what makes your team that?" He said, "Chemistry. We believe in each other."
Yeah,
that's the only two things that I needed to hear. Chemistry and we believe in one another. Bronson shot 7 for 25. Anybody superstar GG, you know this, that shoot 7 for 25, they automatically losing that game. But because they build their chemistry, because they believe in each other, I got your back, you got my back. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Them dudes feel unbeatable. They're not playing in no crippled system. You hold the ball. Bronson Amos came off the ball and let other people bring it up. OG Anunoby. I'm telling you, that dude is the X factor. I try to tell people that OG Anunoby, the way he playing, his defensive presence just alone would switch this series around on their head too. Because think about it, when Wemby come out, GG, who do they have?
Yeah.
They get stagnant.
They don't have nobody. They act like they don't know what they doing. There you go. They don't act like they don't know what they doing. What make it so bad too is Castle. Everybody, when Wemby falls apart, it seems like everybody else falls apart. Castle don't know what he doing. What is it? Champagne, or whatever his name is. He getting 11 points and who else they got?
No, made me.
I don't see nobody else.
No, what made me open my eyes. They was up by 12 points in Game 3. Champagne had 15 points in the first half, 5 for 10 from 3, shooting lights out, 50%. The man had 1 point in the second half. He finished with 16. That's called great coaching, believing in your skill, believing in your help defense, and like you say, if I fall, I got your back. You can't be in 4 places at one time. That's what they got this young man, the alien, doing, and he can't handle that pressure. Now you want him to protect the paint, guard the corner 3, because he got the height to do it. You ain't doing nothing but whine him out. That's why he be looking gassed out there. You see that
playing 3 positions.
He playing 3-4 positions.
Yeah. And it don't work. It does not work. That's what happened to AD. When AD was at the Lakers, AD had to play 2 to 3 positions. He had to play the 4 and the 5 sometimes, and it tires them out. Like you say, they don't have the lungs for that. They don't have the legs for that. They don't have the training for that. Okay, AD wanted to play the 4, but the coach would push him into the 4 and the 5. It didn't work.
Say, bro, Mike Brown deserve a lot of credit. If that man don't get no praise, something ain't right with this era, bro, because there's already lack of coaching. To me, if you ask me, it lack coaching experience to put these players in position to be able to close something. I've never seen so many bleeds and changes in my life. I'm talking about big lead changes. Normally when you have a lead like that, they might suck it up, but you'll get grasp of it and get control back of the game by making simple adjustments. It's no simple adjustments, and that's why I say simple. I ain't trying to make it hard. If you just look at the simple adjustments that the Knicks been making, they was down by 12, they was up by 14, but then hold up, let's reel it back in now. We playing like them. Let's play our brand of basketball. Let's play our style of basketball.
There you go.
And watch the wheels start to turn over. And Bronson is the closer. Don't get it twisted. So if you got people like Cat, Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, all these dudes that's playoff, went to the finals, you got to accept what's about to happen. I think it's a sweep, but if the league's trying to protect anything, they're going to give them one game. I don't think it's gonna be this game. I'm serious because New York gonna be at home. You know how the Mecca gonna be rocking. Madison Square Garden is one of the best basketball stadiums that you could play in. Everybody from Jordan to Bryant to Kobe, all them dudes like to play in that stadium because they want to show their real basketball skills. Rutgers Park, all kind of historic moments come from New York as basketball. So if they go out there and lose their first home game, I think this game right here might be worse. Remember who that was they beat? I'm talking about they blew their ass out too. That's why they lead the playoffs in margin of victory. It was 278. It was 278. How you beat a nigga by 278?
What? Hey Ron, how you doing, baby? What? You said 278?
Yeah, they had a playoff win total over their opponents. 278 points.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, yo, James, beat Atlanta by like 2-1 game.
What'd you say, Ryan? What's up, big dog?
What's up with you, baby? But remember, they beat Atlanta like by 50 in one of those games.
That's what I'm saying. That's the game I'm thinking about. Because remember, Atlanta was playing them tough. Atlanta was 2-2, and I don't know what hit that switch. Boy, them boys came out gunning the rest of the playoffs.
Hey, yo, when you think about it, now that you said that, Atlanta, the only team that got a game against them. They got 2 games against them.
Yeah. And they sweeping everything else. That's why I don't think women them gonna win. Women don't have enough win. And I noticed from the OKC game, from the Portland, even when they played Minnesota, and Minnesota was banged up. So you lose to a banged up Portland team without Dame Lillard, you give up one game. You lose, you win, you not lose, but you beat a banged up team in Minnesota. They got 2 games off you. You beat up on a banged up OKC because J-Dub in and out of the lineup. AJ Mitchell ain't played not one game that whole series. You see what I'm saying? That's 2 major pieces right there that can give you 30 to 40 points easily. Right. So now you go to New York, a healthy veteran team, man. Y'all, they might get swept, bro. I'm serious. They might get their ass swept.
I'm with you, James. With a healthy Jay Williams and AJ Mitchell, I don't know if San Antonio beat them this year. You feel me?
They don't.
I don't know if San Antonio beat them this year with them 2 dudes healthy.
But they beat a bunch of injured teams and they struggle by doing it.
I mean, you know what I looked at that as, James? I just said these little niggas is learning how to win. I still think they're a year ahead of schedule. Maybe 2 years. You feel me?
I give you that. They is.
They're ahead of schedule. But this, hey, yo, remember this. They might not make it back to the championship for a few years. Like that role was hard.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up.
This year, you think it's this year or not for another 3? 2?
Yep. I think
I give them 2 tops. I give them 2 tops because of one reason Ryan Time's saying everybody coming back healthy next year.
Yep.
Everybody. And bar injuries, you gonna see what I'm talking about. This remind me of the role player, bro. They did the same thing with the role player. They brought him in early. He missed the playoffs his first 2 years, went to the finals his 4th year. They brought him in trying to save face. How can you be the face of the league already going off the media hype, what I'm saying, when you never won nothing?
James, I just don't believe that. I ain't never seen an international player be the face of a national basketball league. Like,
all right, hold up. Let me say something. Name the 5 last MVP award winners. They been took over our league. Why you think we struggling to beat these bitches in the Olympics? It took Steph to have a fucking throwback game.
No, I believe you. We catching up right now because they playing this new style game. You see what it is? These Europeans been playing this style of game that the NBA is adapting to. You feel me? Like I was watching the Nick Van Axel interview, and he said, "You know what the difference is between American players and the European players?" He said, "If you 6'9", they throwing you down in the post in America." He said, "Over in Europe, it don't matter if you're 6'9" or 5'9", y'all all in the same skill. So the 6'9" man gonna get the guard development like the 5'9" man do.
Yeah.
And the guards gonna get the back to the basket footwork work just like the big men do. Everybody get everything. He like they don't separate it over in Europe.
Kobe said the same stuff.
And Europe that's why he's the most skilled player that we've ever seen, James. Think about it. He got his athletic ability from his daddy, but he learned how to play basketball over in Europe.
And yeah.
So how long you think it should take him? Because he gonna need more help. If the other players don't go around, and I'm like, for enhance their game around him, because I do like Castle. I do like Vassell. Nice. Castle defense and you know sometimes his defense get his offense going. But if he ain't had no offense, he just playing defense, and you just relying on this 7'4" dude to get all the points in, and for y'all to get moving, like far as gas in the car, you might need electric. You might have to go to Tesla, because when he off on the floor, they could be up 10. People is sucking that lead up like a bum by the stove, begging for change for a Bush bill. And it happened the whole playoff. Why you think Portland was never supposed to get no game off them, whether he hurt or not? I don't care about him falling, hitting his face on the ground and all that. It's just excuses to me. Y'all planning an excuse in case something was to happen like this was happening now. Like y'all say, oh, he ain't ready. He's just a baby. Nah, I don't want to hear that. He ready because he there. Stop making excuses for these niggas and let them go through the grind the right way. I really feel and believe this is about the money, and they cheated OKC. I'm just being honest. It was a lot of calls that them boys wasn't getting, and if you go watch it, Shea was the only one getting those free throws. Everybody on the Spurs was getting free throws, but Castle was just bricking them bitches.
Hey James, I ain't going front. I don't know if it was. I wouldn't go and say as far as saying that the refs cheated for San Antonio, but I will say they put them whistles in their back pocket. Like, no, that flopping shit ain't gonna work, y'all. Y'all got the hoop. Y'all got the hoop. OKC. We ain't doing that foundation shit.
That's cheating,
No, that's not, Miss G, because you got to think about it. Regular season basketball and playoff basketball is officiated differently.
Go look at how many free throws Wemby was averaging in that series then. And the nigga wasn't always touching him. You seen the last game when he missed that shot? He fell too trying to foul bait. So why they ain't say nothing about that?
I'm glad you said that, James, because I went back and looked at the free throw disparity. San Antonio only took 13 more free throws than them throughout the whole series, bro.
All right, 13 more points. How close those games is? Count them 13 extra free throws.
Hey, I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna say that now. I ain't gonna say that. But what I will say, James, is that I don't believe
13 extra free throws matter, though, Trader. I mean, Ryan. That's all I'm saying. Now, Castle was breaking them.
It can, but watching the way that series was played, they was letting them boys play ball. And you got to understand, OKC, they don't have nobody who drive and get to the bucket, bro. They are a jump shooting team. If you really watch OKC, and I know you watching, bro, because we've been talking about the playoffs since the event started, bro. Them niggas is a jump shooting team, bro. Shea is the only person who really get to the basket on their team. And when you know playoff time comes, it's about getting to the basket, draw a foul. They ain't about to let you foul nigga out, don't shoot no damn jumpers. And when you look,
I don't like the fact, Mr. Ron, that this boy was openly goaltending in the series. Now they must be done moved the tape back. That must be some changes. He was openly goaltending, and they didn't call it. Some of them shots was goaltending.
Miss Gigi, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told my brother. Know your boy. Right? I'm not gonna crown him like everybody else crowned. James, remember when I said I still need to see more.
You did say that.
I'm not going front. Listen, Miss Gigi.
What, baby?
If this the worst Wemby gonna be, that motherfucking him, yo.
Yeah.
I can't see. And that's what I was telling James. That's how I was telling my brother to look at it. Like, no, James, I agree with you. No, we not crowning him yet. We not crowning him yet. You got to do this for a couple years before we crown you. But James,
he on his gray spirit. Is that what you're saying? He on his gray spirit.
If that trajectory don't fall off, I'm saying, hey y'all, if this the worst we gonna see of Wemby, second in the MVP, defensive player of the year at 22, if this the worst we gonna see him, if he don't get no better, man, it's a problem, bro. It's a problem. Like what I think he needed. I don't know, James, if his coach needs an offensive system because they don't run no offense, bro. It's just pick and roll, whoever drive, get to the basket, try to get to the basket. It ain't no set plays. Like, they don't run no lobs. They don't run no back cuts. They don't run a free-flowing offense like Golden State. I like to see him in an offense like that. You feel me? Because right now it's just ice ball. But Wemby, he him, bro. And I'm going to tell you,
that last play, Ryan, I'm going to ask you a question. Remember that last play in game 2? That was a pick and roll. To me, Wemby should have dived instead of settling for that jumper.
For that jumper, I agree with you.
And then he tried to foul bait, thinking he going to get the call because they keep hearing, he keep hearing he the face of the league. Dreamers Pro going around saying that. Everybody on the media is saying it. All the people who got 2,100 subscribers, he the face of the league. He next up when he never earned it. If the dude was out there making his teammates better, because like Gigi said, when he out there getting his numbers, the team do look stagnated sometimes, especially when he go to the bench. Like, who you gonna go to when you don't see him in the
I don't think these dudes know what the face of the league means. You feel me? You know the sad part of James? The role player is still the face of the fucking league. He's the most identifiable player in this fucking league. By far. At the age of 41. That's what you call being the face of the league.
I could agree with that.
You feel me? Even though we don't think he's the best player by far, you feel me?
Yeah, but he's still the face.
He's the face of the league. You feel me? So like when we talking about people being the face, think about how many people were the face of the league, James. You had Magic and Bird, you feel me? And we know in that era, we know for a fact Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best player. You feel me? But you had Magic and Bird, then you had Michael Jordan, and then you had this motherfucker Kobe. You feel me? You had Kobe. Even though they had Shaq as this, Kobe was the one with the Nike deal. Kobe was the one with the McDonald's commercial. Kobe was the one with the Sprite commercial. You feel me? Kobe was more...
Yeah.
And his game was prettier to watch. You feel me? Until he got in that trouble in Colorado, he was definitely on that ascension to face of the league. That's why they fast-tracked LeBron. Because of Kobe's troubles. You feel me? Oh, this nigga can't be the face of the league no more. But we're giving it to the chosen one, the fucking 18-year-old boy out of Akron. That's who we're going to make the face of the league because we can mold him into what we want him to be. You feel me? Not far basketball wise. Right. They took advantage of it and they molded him into the frame that they wanted him to be. And listen, and to his credit, the role player carried that well. You feel me? Like we know shit about like we talk about the Lovalco stuff and the stuff he's been accused of, but when you think about it, man, this nigga been in the league 23 years, man. This nigga ain't never had a fight and had a clean slate for 23 motherfucking years. Now either this motherfucker perfect or y'all doing a lot of shit to cover up some of the shit that this nigga do. Why?
Because I take number 2 for 400 by
under the pretense of protection. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta protect your investment. So I take the second one for 200 by.
Right now, see, because they tell you ain't no man created perfect. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me
Ray done already exposed that nigga for cheating on his wife.
Listen, all of them niggas do that shit. But you got to know,
but that goes to show you when Kobe did it, he went to Kobe behind it. But because it's not publicized the way it was with Kobe, and on a serious, like a serious talk, because a person said it. Once Drake said what he said, once the role player know, look, they got my back. Because think about it. Name somebody that had those type of allegations and it never went to the media. Never. Have you ever heard any media platform from FS1, even Stephen A. Smith, George Jefferson looking ass. Have you ever heard somebody bring up the Belco with Charles Son and say, no, they keep sweeping the shit under the rug? But this is what I will say. When that nigga retire, the floods of hell gonna open up. I swear to God it will.
Oh, listen, he better tread lightly, because as soon as he pissed the NBA off, the floodgates will open. You feel me? That's why I think he's such a light stepper. You feel me?
Remember how they try to make him like he Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, because he opened that school? Jalen Rose opened up schools too. Way before him. Why they weren't putting him on a pedestal and saying Jalen Rose helping his community? That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
No, you right. Once again, as my boy E. Leaves, you say, bro, this is what they wanted manufactured. This is what they want y'all to see. You feel me?
Nigga, when he said that shit, his shit hit harder than my role player. That shit manufactured.
Hey, yo, think about this. Hey, yo, think about this, bro. LeBron James is a nigga that was born in the poorest part of Akron and dealt with a mother with a substance abuse problem growing up. You think this nigga ain't never slapped a bitch?
Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure he probably done choked Savannah out 1 or 2 times. You feel me?
Nah, I got the cut kind of situation.
Yeah, he's a regular nigga. They just have him prompted as just the chosen one. This is what they need the world to see him as, to view him as, instead of seeing him as. And I don't know what he is personally, because I never met the man, but I guarantee you he's not the person the NBA makes him out to be. And that might be a good thing, or that might be a bad thing, James.
It all depends on how you look at it. Because
yeah,
some people, it don't matter. Yeah,
right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but nigga, you ain't gonna tell me that this nigga is great at basketball, became a billionaire, is a philanthropist, gives back to the community. You feel me? He do all the shit. This nigga ain't never made a motherfucking mistake.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
That ain't no way true.
I'm gonna tell you like this. What I heard. Now, this is what I heard. Every nigga that became that had to fuck over somebody to get to that highest level.
That's a fact.
That's what I say. So he protected right now.
Right, hey, yo, James.
Yeah, it was a requirement. It's a requirement to get to that level.
Hey, yo, James, you know the crazy part about it? You might be able to run into that nigga, right? Just say LeBron said, you know what? I'm about to take an NBA fan and I'm gonna chill with him for the day. You feel me? And he just happened to draw your name out the hat. You feel me, James? I guarantee you, by the time that nigga leave off your front porch, you gonna be like, man, Bron, all right, man, that nigga, man, y'all don't know Bron. You feel me? That nigga y'all see on TV ain't LeBron. You feel me?
Yeah. No, check this out. Russell Westbrook already exposed that. So I wouldn't look at him like that. I already know who you are. Second of all, I ain't never looking at you like that once you expose yourself. Talking about ain't no party like a Diddy party. We all know what they do at the Diddy party. So fuck that nigga. Like he already got chinks in his armor that they sweeping, but he say shit, but they don't want to cover it. But it take people like us to cover that type of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Our channels get blackballed. Our channels don't get no traction because we tell the fucking truth all the time about this bum ass nigga.
James, that's what I'm saying. You'll be like, yo, this nigga is more of a nigga than y'all think. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I say that shit. No, like I say, that's why I changed, because I saw that shit wasn't getting me nowhere. Hurt my own people is not making a change. So I know how you got those billions. Like I say, everybody that's on that top echelon, especially up there, that's why it's only a few blacks. Now I can see if you selling shoes like Jordan, I can see Jordan making $1 million just off his shoes. How many people buy them motherfuckers? What I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's making 300.
Ain't nobody buying them steel toes like that for him to be no fucking billionaire. So how you getting his money?
Hey yo, like they said, it's Michael Jordan is like they said, when a nigga named his car after him, people said, why would you name the car after you? Like the car Ferrari. Like, nigga, that bitch gonna sell long and dead after I'm gone. That's still gonna be a Ferrari. You feel me? And that's like it is with the Michael Jordans. You feel me? The retros. Bitch, Mike could be dead and gone. These shit's gonna rock forever. Forever these shit's gonna rock. Because to us culturally, they wasn't basketball shoes. There was a shoe of status. You feel me? If you had a pair of these, nigga, your mom.
Yeah,
my mom used to have to put my shit in the layaway, my nigga. That's how high them bitches were. So I don't knock her for it. I still got them.
I had to,
but
I had 3 sons, and I had to buy them for 3 sons. No, 3, and it's starting at. They didn't even want to shop at the DSW, the resale, or none of that. They be like, "Mama, we'll be in the car. We going to Macy's to get the jewels." And they want to get them on the day they drop too. I'm like, my god.
Man, they fucking sell, huh, GG? They want the real deal right now.
They want the real deal. They don't want to go to DSW. They want the real deal. I'm like, you spending my money for what? I even get the counter. You like Uncle Sam, okay?
You got to pay them taxes.
You got to pay them taxes. While I'm shopping at Payless, you at Macy's and over at the shoe store getting the Jordans. I wish I would again. I'll never do that again.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why buying my kids shoes, I pair of Jordans, they're $100, and they ain't nothing but in a size 3 and 4 and 5. Now just imagine, like you said, when they get to the 9, 10s, and 11s, that's $200-$300. That's an old extra $100 to $200 on top of this. I be like, God damn. And I got 2 boys, and I gotta buy mine, so I'm buying 3 pairs of motherfuckers. So I'm spending at least
3 times 3 is what? $900. Pay $200 a piece. Yeah, okay, you got
with taxes. Yeah, that's damn near $700-$800, man. Fuck.
Yeah, $700-$800. You dropping in one store. That ain't counting the jeans.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, yo, boy, like James, like if your mama bought you a pair of Jordans, bitch, you better not be out on the basketball court wearing them bitches.
That's them the first thing she told me. That's your school shoes. Don't go outside trying to play. But one day my mama called me playing in them motherfuckers.
Right.
If my mom ain't hit me everywhere but under the bottom of my feet till I got my ass inside and took them off. I paid over $100-something for them shoes. I know you ain't outside in them shoes. Now you done took your school shoes or your uniform off, but you won't come outside and show the kid what you got. All right, I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass. I'm talking about peel that motherfucker like a potato.
Hey,
I ain't never go back outside with them jeans on no more.
Listen, I don't know how it was growing up in Noya and down there, right? But I know every city got a hood. You feel me? And I know in every hood is 10 general hood rules that apply. Every hood got their own bylaws, but it's 10 rules you can follow, 10 hood rules you can follow. If you follow these rules, you should be all right in anybody's hood. You feel me?
And guess what? Taking your school clothes off and your school shoes was 2 of them motherfuckers. I guarantee you that.
Bro,
you better not be outside with their uniform on and them tennis shoes.
Like I said,
don't forget your church clothes.
Church clothes too.
Michael Jordan was more like a status statement back when I was growing up than actual like a basketball statement. Niggas didn't buy. Only niggas who was wearing Jordans was the dope boys. You feel me? Like, cause they was always high priced sneakers. Now back like when I was in middle school, niggas was wearing the Cortez Classics. You know what I mean? We was just coming off our shell toe Adidas phase. You feel me? Nike had just started coming out with the flights and the, you know what I mean? The sneakers with the air bubbles. You know what I mean? So it was just like, if everybody had those, that was the common urban school wear. Oh, then you're going to get you a pair of Air Force Ones to start school, some Cortez Classics, some something. If you started school in some J, niggas knew your mama was getting money. Either she had a good job or your daddy was selling drugs.
That's where Rich Paul get that dumb stuff from, talking about the drug dealers promoted Nikes and they was the biggest. Man, come on now.
No,
that's
listen,
where you get that stuff from.
No, he right up, at least where I'm from, like all the dope boys, Nike, for coming out of the 80s into the 90s, niggas wouldn't wear none but Timberlands and Nikes. Timberlands and Nikes.
No, but the way he tried to make it seem like the niggas was buying it, but and let me keep it real with you. Back then it was hard. That's like I said. I can recall every pair of Jordans came out from the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, all the way to the 8s. Then my mama stopped buying them. If I wasn't buying them myself from working a summer job, just cash out, my grandpa used to be tripping. Boy, let me see them. I go show him, Grandpa, look what I bought. Well, that's some nice shoes. Boy, how much they cost? Shit, $175. $175? You still rather walk than ride, huh? Look at the receipt. But I ain't paying no that much money for no tennis shoes. Would they help you fly? You could walk on air? Like the shit, like old people wasn't with that shit. To be honest. And like I said, my mama had to buy them. You right. It was in a little week. You dig, for a couple of checks, because you got bills, you got to put food on the table first, you got to keep it up with your school clothes, haircuts, and all that sister bullets and balls in her head. So nigga wasn't just buying them unless you was making that type of money. So Rich Paul do have a point, but he trying to make it seem like Jordan ain't make these shoes famous for him playing in them. No, bitch, Jordan came out like this. That's the problem where I push back on Rich Paul saying that. He just won't just say the D-boys made it. That what made Jordan. No, Jordan, why you think they was buying them? Because of what Jordan was doing in them motherfuckers.
Right.
Because Jordan mentality, how to be a killer, how to be a winner. So them type of shoes back then made you feel like that. If you had them Jordans on, shit, I could be like Jordan. That's what we was trying to say. He used that terminology to try to be like what you saying, but we understood how you saying it, Trey. I mean, Ryan, because you and him remind each other. But Rich Paul, bitch ass just try to do that shit to try to knock Jordan. Like it wasn't his game and the D-boys made him. No, Michael Jordan made the D-boys look good. That's why they was buying them. Why them niggas ain't buying them steel toes that the nigga you dick riding? You know when the last time I seen a nigga with a pair of LeBrons on their fucking feet? And the man been in here 23 years.
Hey, yo, but think about this faction, James. Not only was he the greatest basketball player on the earth
at that time,
right, but the way they portrayed Mike, man, Mike was cooler than a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah, he was.
From his
they got mad at Mike because he didn't want to play the politician role and being in politics.
Hey, yo, from the way he dressed, the way he walked, the way he carried himself, you feel me? Like Mike was that nigga.
Right. The way he dealt with racism, the way he dealt with society coming against him. He didn't have just one. He was playing, 30 teams in the league? But not only that, he was playing against society. Didn't nobody want to see Michael Jordan succeed like that in the vanilla wafers, okay?
So think about this,
there's only 3 powerful Mikes in this world. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, and Mike Tyson. In that era.
Hey, yo, and think about this though. Let me tell you why. This is why I tell you, bitch, step in line and know your fucking history and bow down to the great, nigga. The company that made you a billionaire, if it were not for Michael Jordan,
come on now,
they would have never been the number one sneaker company in the world. Adidas was killing Nike at the time. Did you ever watch the movie Air when he got his deal? How low key, like on what place on the food chain was Nike? No. Puma and Adidas, Converse, and Puma was ahead of them. They was a small company trying to get right. That's why they went after Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson turned them down. He like, man, if I have took that deal Nike would have gave me, and then he talked about how much money he lost. Yeah. He said, man, but when did Nike explode? With the Air Jordan.
Yeah,
he made everybody want to go wear the Nike. Now every basketball star, nigga, if your sneakers ain't made by Nike, we don't type on them. The only nigga who really got away with not having a Nike deal and having the hottest sneaker on the market was AI, because he was just a cultural generation, just a phenom.
Check this out. I'm glad you said that, Ryan. Michael Air Jordan. The Air Jordans, Nike Air Max. He the one created that. You took this man's whole persona and put it on a tennis shoe and became, what you said again? Billionaires. The most powerful shoe company in the world because of one dude, Air. Y'all had an Air on there before Mike signed with y'all. And if you say you did, you're lying, because I've been around long enough to know.
Now, it wasn't no Nike Air. They didn't have Air Maxes back in the day because they didn't have air bubbles.
They had none of that back in the days. It was just regular Nikes.
The only thing Nike had back in the day that had air on it was the Air Force Ones. And the high top ones with the detachable straps.
But that came after Mike.
Those was in the 8 Uptowns. That's what they call it, original Uptowns, because all the niggas from Harlem used to wear them. The same ones Rasheed Wallace used to wear in the basketball game. Those are the original.
So you mean, so they had Air on the Forces? Because I just thought it was Nike Forces. I ain't never heard Air on the Forces. You talking about the ones that had the Forces on the tongue?
Now, that, James, that's something I got to investigate. That's a good point. I don't know if it had Air Force One back there on it, or if it was just the Forces. But that's what basically became the Air Force One. What niggas wear now in the Uptowns, those was back in the fucking 80s. My uncle used to wear them shits. And the strap, he used to have a strap.
I don't think it was called Air though, because I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in Moulton, well, I'm gonna start back from Edwards. I was in Edwards in the 2nd grade. My mama used to buy me the Patrick Ewings. There was Adidas. Patrick had a deal with somebody, I forgot who it was, but then when he went to Adidas and made those Adidas, then he switched and got his own brand. He got the money from Adidas, and then he just went to naming them Ewings with the Georgetown colors, the different colors with the basketball that come on there. Just like when Jordan made the shoe, and they had the little thing on there that you could put on your keychain, they had Nike Air on there. I never heard of anything in Nike dealing with Air until that man crucified the ass and put his stamp on it. That's all I'm saying. Now maybe I might be wrong, because I ain't number 40 years old. I ain't that old.
I'm trying to see.
Hey yo, look it up, Gigi. See when the first year they put Air Force One on the Uptown.
I'm looking it up now. Because I used to wear the Converses before the Nike stuff came out.
Yeah, everybody had the Converse, the All-Stars, the Wildcats by Buster Browns, the Ponies, the Pumas. Like Trey said, that was the main shoe that people was wearing. They wasn't really rocking no Nike till Jordan came around. And I remember the Nike Dunks. The Nike Dunks was around, but it wasn't no Air Dunks. It wasn't no Nike Air Dunks. It was just Nike Dunks.
The Nikes niggas was rocking back in my days when Nike before, like the Air Force Ones and the Air Maxes and the Charles Barkleys and all them came out, was the Cortez Classics.
Yeah.
Them was the only Nikes that we was wearing.
1985.
That's when they first put the Air Force on it. Okay. So yeah, I was right, James.
But Jordan already had his shoe. Jordan, the number 1s was out.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you wrong about the correlation. I said the only sneaker I ever remember with Air on them.
That's what I'm saying. But what I said about that, if Jordan would have went over there and put Air Jordan on Air Nikes, because remember, Nike was a brand. Jordan got his own brand now. So if you go just get the Jordan brand, they're not gonna have Nike on that motherfucker at all.
At all. Ain't no check mark on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So everything
they got the Jumpman. They got the Jumpman.
Yeah, they got so when Jordan came out in '85 with the number 1s, whatever year that was, he came, because remember he came out with the number 1s when he played. So when he got the number 1s, they was calling them bitches Air Jordan from Jump Street. So everything that Nike was making, they was putting Air on there, having it seen, because we got one of the baddest athletes in the world right now. He in a dunk contest, he doing all this. He done won the Olympics as a youngster and all this. So when he turned down Adidas to go to Nike, because remember he told a story, and his mama told a story on the last document. Adidas and Nike was in tug of war with the nigga. So when he come out with the number 1s, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like them. I ain't like the number 1s or the number 2s. I ain't never buy them too. But when that nigga dropped them 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, all the way to 8, and then he went to Garner 9, 10, 11, 12. I said, ooh, that boy, now he on to something. And that's why people went to killing behind them Starter, Jaggers, and Jaws. Nigga wasn't killing behind no Converse and no Pumas. Not to be saying it like that. Now I'm mad that we had to go through that as a a community. That's why he got a lot of backlash too, because people was getting killed over his shoes. So when you look at the Marlberries, shit, I'm gonna talk $10 for these bitches, $20 for these bitches, the and ones. Shaq had this shit in Payless.
It was 1984. He signed the contract October 26, 1984. I'm sorry.
And them shoes came out in 85. So Jordan, the only thing I'm saying, they was putting air on everything to have you buy them because of Michael Jordan. Air Max, Air Force Ones. All that shit came after Jordan signed. They ain't had no air on that bitch before Jordan. That's the thing. Because my uncle then was already hustling around there in the 80s. All my older uncles. R.I.P. to my baby. And they was rocking Nikes and Jordans. And we was like, man, what the hell? They was buying the number ones and the number twos. Ain't nobody was rocking with that shit but the D-boys because they could afford them. But my mom bought me my first pair of Jordans with the number 3s, the number 4s, the number 5s, the number 6s, the number 7s, the number 8s, all the way down to the 12s till I was old enough to buy my own shoes.
I ain't gonna front, James. A lot of people don't like them, but especially nowadays, it made me appreciate them tools, bro. I got a couple pairs of tools upstairs, bro, where you probably be like, yo, where you get that color scheme from?
Yeah, I learned to like them years later. I was down at 27 years old when I bought my first pair of tools. And I was in California when I bought them. No bullshit. When Katrina hit and I moved to California, that's when I bought my first pair of number 2s. The original. They had came back out. And I was like, man, these bitches do look a little fresh now that I'm looking at them.
Looking at them now.
They look fresh back then when they came out to me.
And people always ask me, like, yo, because I'm a Jordan head, bro. Like, I know I got some J's, and some, like, I'm talking about official, not no bootleg shit. I got some J's where you be like, damn, Ryan, where you get them from? But, bro, my favorite J's, the OG infrared 6s, the ones with the holes in the tongue and the drawstring little clip that came on the shoestring. My favorite. I think they're the best Jordans that ever come out, bro.
My favorite ones was the 4s.
Yeah,
the
5s, fire.
The 4s, the 5s, and the number 8s with the two straps on the side with the 23 right there.
Yep. Listen,
that was my 3 favorite pair of Jordans he ever made until he came out with the ones with the red trim on the outside. What finals he played in? He had the all white with the red. He had the all black with the red. I forgot what number they. I think they either number 11s or 12s.
The 12.
After 12, I started fucking with that wizard shit. I wasn't fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You making steel toes now? I ain't buying them type.
Anything after the 12s, I don't fuck with either.
I don't fuck with nothing after the 12.
Nike, I just didn't like them. Like them all red shit with that look like a boat. Like them niggas look and them some of the most popular Jordans. And I'm like, man, them shit so fucking ugly. I'm like,
that's why I never really copped them, like talking about, because they always look long on my feet, and I got a short feet. I wear 8.5, 9, and I say they only look good on people's feet that's long and big, I guess, because they look like them bitches were hitting on their feet. But when I go try to get them and put them on my feet, I said, man, these bitches look like the Love Boat, man, the Gilligan's Island boat or something.
41 years, y'all. This man been selling shoes for 41 years, and his last calculation is $300 million per year since I think.
Now you do the math. In 41 years, GG, that's crazy.
41 years he been selling shoes. He been selling shoes longer than people been alive. Some people been alive. Okay.
But where you messed me up at, $300 million a year.
He's up to $300 million a year.
Damn.
His last count was 250. Now he's up to 300 million. And Mr. Steph Curry trying to get him some money. He gonna get 1.19 billion for a 10-year contract with Lightning and China. Selling shoes.
Hey, yo,
he about to leave Under Armour, I heard.
No, he left Under Armour. He signed already, James. And you know what the company gave him? You know what the company gave him? They gave him his own shoe line. Now he could sign players. He could sign players to sneaker contracts, bro. That little
motherfucker is smart.
Now I'm giving out the sneakers, y'all.
Yeah.
That nigga Michael Jordan is a fucking genius. For you. That nigga Michael Jordan is a fucking genius, huh, dog?
That's the retirement money, James. 300 million a year retirement money. Who does that other than
Look,
Michael
James,
Jordan?
look at it. 41. Listen, 41 years later, who blueprint Steph Curry took? Now I'm coming from up under y'all thumb, Under
That's
Armour.
him. That's him. That's him. Yeah, you right. That's him.
I'm coming from up
I ain't gonna.
under y'all thumb, Under Armour. Like I got so much notoriety now, I could start my own shit.
I'm starting my own line.
James,
okay.
Listen, man. I used to work with a white boy, right? James, I used to work for a white boy, and this is the God's honest truth, bro. This motherfucker got every pair of Jordans that came out, from Jumpman to like, I'm talking about. Remember when Jumpman was signing Eddie Jones and all them?
Yeah, they signed KG too at one point.
Listen, I used to work with him when I was cooking. Back when I was cooking at this 5-star hotel, I used to work with him. He came from Canada. This motherfucker was a Jordan fanatic, bro. I'm talking about everything he wore was Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan. I'm talking about short sets, like t-shirts, hoodie, and like everything is Michael Jordan. He was such a I said, man, this shit is crazy. He was so enamored with that, man. I'm talking about he bought every yo, I remember when he came in one day and I'm looking like, yo, what's those? And he like, oh, these the Roy Jones Jordans. Roy Jones got a Jordan
boy too.
Huh?
I forgot Roy Jones had a deal with him too with the shoes, because he used to box in them Jordan, the shoes that he boxed in.
Listen, I never knew that until I worked with this white dude named Todd McCullough.
That's true.
I never knew that, bro. He was an Irish.
How many people Jordan put on with them Jumpman, though? Carmelo, like I say. Chris Paul.
Luke in them on.
That nigga had Kevin Garnett at one. He made Kevin Garnett leave Adidas and go to Jumpman. Like, it's just the power. And then he's showing these young black men, you can be a boss instead of a worker. Know your value.
Right.
Now look, LeBron, you can never start your own line because you're under Nike for a lifetime contract.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Now every pair of Jordan that this man sells, if it ain't a retro, Nike don't get a penny off it.
No, only thing Jordan sold them niggas was the number ones. You can have that.
No, all the retros.
No, I'm just saying though, only thing Nike, why you think Nike just keep dropping the number one? Different colors.
James, I just stood in line and got me and my daughter the new Fords that came. Like, those are the only thing, the 1 through 13 or 14 is like the only thing Nike make money off of. Anything after a 14, I believe, that came from under Jordan or whatever it go up to, the one when he separated from Jordan, from Nike, the sneakers he made from that point on, the shits we call the Puerto Rican J's. Oh, why you got them on? Only the Puerto Ricans wear those. You feel me? Those ain't the retros. Those ain't the ones made by Nike. They don't get a penny off of that, bro.
Yeah.
They don't get a penny off that.
Curry brand goes independent. What you talking about out there, Mr. LeBron? You ain't gonna be able to do this because you a lifetime Nike man.
Listen, what other player you ever know went independent with a shoe? Mike? Who was the next nigga who was about to go independent but they killed him? Kobe,
yeah.
Kobe was about to leave Nike and go independent because he had his own brand.
That's crazy.
He never signed no lifetime contract. What the fuck I look like signing a lifetime contract with you motherfuckers?
That's like putting on handcuffs. That's how dumb you is.
Hell yeah, that is.
Putting on handcuffs. You might as well, you might as well go to the block, get your oodles and noodles, and get ready to have you, a spread, as they say. Have you a spread because you can't. Nike controls your ceiling, partner. Oh my God, I can't. This man makes me so upset with these estrogen moves. That's an estrogen move. But Curry, go and get your money, man. 1.19 billion for the next 10 years. You're gonna be independent. INDEPE.
Nigga throwing it in their face with that, boy. 1.9 billion.
Billion. IND.
Hey yo, yo, listen. And guess what they gave him under his brand? That's probably gonna make him the most money he ever made. It ain't the basketball sneakers I'm gonna get y'all with. It's my fucking golf line.
Fucking golf line.
They gave this nigga his own fucking golf line.
Yep.
You can go sign whoever you want to.
Yep.
I said, man, this little yellow motherfucker from fucking Charlotte, North Carolina. Nigga, I said, this little motherfucker's a genius.
We've been reading them Jordan theories and things, you know, how to become a billionaire and things. Lord have mercy.
Niggas, he was born in the same hospital LeBron was. Bitch, Del Curry was on a road game, bitch. Motherfucker was born and raised in Charlotte. His daddy and mama from Virginia.
And what him being born in the same hospital as Jay Reed got to do with his ability? Y'all keep trying to connect this boy like they got some kind of spiritual mate bond kind of situation going on.
Y'all didn't know Steph Curry was born in the same hospital LeBron was in Akron, Ohio.
Yeah. Ain't nobody caring about that. That don't mean nothing. I was born in the same hospital as a lot of people, but it don't make me, man, please. Come on now. Mr. Ron, you know that. Come on, Mr. Ron. What is Steph Curry being born in the same hospital as LeBron James got to do with any debate, principle, perspective, concept of LeBron James? What you saying? You saying they brothers? They brothers? Is that what you saying? Are you saying because they were born in the same house?
He's bringing it up. This is what I understand about the role player. Anybody that's having some type of success in life, he got to be in the media too, trying to attach his name some type of way.
You're trying to associate yourself with greatness. He's trying to associate himself with greatness. That's crazy.
Like and the Spurs are playing right now. But GG, the Knicks and the Spurs are playing right now, but they trying to dominate the headline, talking about him and Steph been talking behind the scenes. It's a possibility. Nigga, wait till the off season. We got the whole fucking finals to play right now.
Ain't that tampering? Ain't that tampering? You gonna meet up with somebody at the Hamptons or something? Ain't that tampering? When did we stop finding people for tampering?
If LeBron go there, that means Jimmy Butler out of there. Yeah. Because the NBA Players Association is not going to let him take a fucking veterans minimum to go play with Golden State.
Nah, but Elisa just was on here. They got the money to do it. If anybody, get rid of the Raymond bitch ass.
Hey, yo, listen,
Raymond ain't going nowhere.
Listen, they would have to get rid of somebody. And my point to you, nigga, they ain't getting rid of nobody from Clutch. If LeBron coming, Jimmy Butler, you out of there. You tore your ACL anyway. See you later.
The CBA says they can't have two maxes on the same team, right?
Draymond ain't no max with Jimmy and them, huh? Well, Jimmy ain't getting the max deal?
No, Draymond don't have a max deal. Draymond only make like $25 million a year. Remember, he signed a 4-year, $100 million deal. He don't get no max.
Who's on the only max they got is what? Curry?
Curry and Jimmy Butler.
Oh, so they definitely ain't getting rid of Curry. So, yeah, bye, Jimmy. We'll holler at you.
We'd rather give up an injured Jimmy Butler than give up Draymond and a couple more assets.
That's not going to work out.
Jimmy
LeBron ain't got the legs. LeBron ain't got the legs.
Hey, yo, James, I meant to say that to you earlier when we were talking about the boy. That's what Stephon Castle remind me of.
But Jimmy should have never left Miami.
I'm going to take it back further, bro. They should have never broke that shit up when him and Embiid and Ben Simmons was together, bro.
But I don't think that was his choice, because remember when he said that after we beat Philly that year? Tobias Harris over me? That's why he kept saying that shit walking to the locker room.
That's
it wasn't on him. It was more of a business deal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But if I liked that combination with Ben Simmons, Embiid, and him. I liked that.
Hey, Pastor, you online? We got the hookup.
What's
We
good,
just
y'all?
talking in general.
Now
What's
just
up,
getting
bro?
off work.
See, Price,
What's good, y'all?
what's good?
Ain't nothing, just chilling, getting off work here. Hold on, I'm gonna say something. 1 second.
We was talking. Ron, what you think about tonight? You heard what D. Aaron Fox had to say. You heard what women been talking about sodas and things and being in isolation. So, what do you think is gonna happen tonight? You thinking the Knicks gonna win one tonight? Shoot, they supposed to be making a hundred and some thousand, or almost $1 million tonight just on tickets. Okay, so tell me what you think is gonna happen, because I might have to put me some coins on somebody.
This a hot take. This a hot take. If New York come in and let them beat them tonight, I think they're gonna lose the series.
You think so?
If New York let San Antonio come in here and beat them tonight, I think they're gonna lose the series.
With
for
Donald
one
Trump
game?
in the stands.
Yep.
Well, one thing about the Knicks, they bad about losing momentum. They'll lose one, and then everybody look like they've been sucking on lemons all day.
And James, and think about it. If you go back and look at their regular season, I know we said it's the playoffs. They a team that play average at home and better on the road. I just want them to come out and understand what they got. Like, there's nothing y'all could tell me. If I'm Jalen Brunson, I'm telling them, nigga, we at the Garden right now. And I'm telling these niggas,
Going,
if we win,
it's 141. You got good time.
Only thing I'm telling these niggas, if we win tonight, it's over, y'all. Nobody ever came back from 3-1, 3-0. This is the championship right here. If we win tonight, this bitch over with, y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't giving these niggas no fucking life. Now, what the fuck happened? San Antonio win tonight, and just think about this though. Josh Hart already not playing tonight. Personal reason.
What?
Yeah, Josh Hart not playing tonight.
He out.
What? So Josh Hart ain't playing tonight.
Josh Hart not playing tonight. They said it was personal reason.
Who gonna take his place? Avocado? No avocado.
Listen, I don't know if there's anybody in the NBA that could come take his place for what he does for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
True.
Josh Hart. I don't think it's another player in the league that can come fill that role and do what he do for the Knicks. And
I'm saying, is he out tonight? He not playing?
He not playing tonight.
They just told me that they were talking in the FanDuel group like, oh shit, Josh Hart not playing tonight. And they said personal reason.
Man, see, that's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. I don't mean to cut you off. They did that same shit with OKC. Now all of a sudden, AJ Mitchell heard it can't go. Man, it's some why they trying to help this bitch ass nigga, man? If y'all don't see what's going on right now, dog, they're trying to protect their investment because they put their foot in their fucking ass talking about he the face of the league when he ain't never did nothing. Don't help this bitch ass nigga out, man.
He ain't won no chips. How you the face of the league? He ain't got no championships. That's what I understand.
Josh Hart ain't scored now. Nail point in that first game, but had 15 fucking rebounds. How you out rebound the alien? All of a sudden he can't go. Bullshit.
Yo, think about this, James. Because it's one thing that I've seen. Right? One thing that I've seen. Josh Hart went off about them ticket prices. He was like, as of yesterday, the cheapest ticket to get in the Garden was $7,000, bro. And Josh Hart went off like, yo, man, people been waiting 25 years for this shit. And y'all just put
look at the price. One time, look at the price right now. 10,000.
Yeah, I seen that on there earlier. 10,000.
7K.
The cheapest ticket.
10,000. Yes.
And you know the president going to be there because he's from Harlem.
Right, and then if they go to game 4, if they gonna start at 13K, what?
No, nah, he from Manhattan. He ain't from Harlem.
Oh, he's from somewhere from New York.
No, it's Manhattan. Harlem resides within Manhattan, but everybody from Harlem is from Manhattan, but everybody from Manhattan ain't from Harlem. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Trying to see what that's all right about that dog.
Well, who gonna pay 104,000, 104K for a ticket to get into a game? Who gonna do
Hey,
that?
yo,
I know I'm not.
Josh Hart spoke out against that shit. He like, what about our everyday New York fans that have been riding with us for 25 years? We've been waiting on this moment. Y'all just put the tickets at a price where they can't even attempt to get to a
They
game.
can't even. What, you gonna mortgage your house just to get in the game? No,
Hey, yo,
ain't nobody
but let me tell
coming
you
to
what
see
New York
that.
City is. They said, let's think about this. This city is constructed of 5 islands, right? They said there was not a bar in New York City that had capacity to hold the game. Every bar was filled to capacity. Guess what the motherfuckers in New York did? The motherfuckers brought the projector out in the projects. Nigga, everybody brought their lawn chair out, and the nigga put his projector up on the motherfucking fire escape. Nigga, they sat out there and watched the fucking game, bro. Because now they say the president comes, you know how you can watch the game outside the stadium? They got a little area for it. Now they saying if the president comes, that's dead. Now,
they can't have
they already said
they can't have a watch party.
No watch parties. No more watch parties.
You know what I mean?
Hold up, who said that?
Crazy.
Because the President Trump is not. President Trump is going to be.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pastor.
President Trump.
Like President Trump going to be there, and yeah. So
think about this. The audacity of this motherfucker. This motherfucker in the middle of a war and said, "Time out, y'all. I'm not going to go to the."
Mm-hmm.
He told motherfucking Iran, hold up, time out, Iran, I gotta go to the Knicks game.
Yup.
How the fuck you call a timeout and what? Man, fuck him.
Hey,
he need to stay at the house.
In real life, bro. Listen about it, James. You're in the middle of a war, and you talking about going to a Knicks game.
Going to a Knicks game. Come on now. What man, please.
Hey, I just want to say something about the last game. They was trying to cheat for the San Antonio like they do for somebody else I know, and they still lost the game. They was letting them foul. They was letting them get away with letting them get physical, and all of a sudden Karl Anthony Towns getting a foul. I'm like, man, what is going on around here? And then they went on their little run and everything like that. But one thing I will say is this: the inexperience is showing in these finals, though. Because I still say this: if they had AJ Mitchell, even if they had AJ Mitchell, they wouldn't even be. They won't be in the finals. Because AJ Mitchell was Jay's saving grace. Because he's another person that can create offense for himself and for others.
Hey yo, T. Bryant, just like I told that nigga James, nigga, that's the past, bro. Them niggas is out of there. I don't want to hear no excuses about who was hurt, because guess what? They didn't have no excuses about Luka being hurt. So fuck that shit. Ain't no excuses. Wemby got it done. Them niggas is out of here. Respect that boy shit.
I respect Wemby. I respect Wemby stuff now.
Not just Wemby. San Antonio, respect that young boy Dylan Harper. Respect Stephon Castle. Respect Vassell. Respect what's my man named the 6th man of the year?
De'Aaron Fox. You talking about Johnson.
Keldon Johnson. Respect Champagne. Respect Champagne. We all know what De'Aaron Fox is, but he actually coming back off an injury. You feel me? Like, so, like, you gotta.
I can't trust a clutch client. That's me. That's not Caruso.
I mean, that sounds personal. Like, I don't know why you can't trust Fox, because
look what he said. Look what he said in his comment. His comment that he had to sacrifice. He had to sacrifice so much his game for his team. Dude, they need you to score. They need you to be that guy that, I understand ankle injury stuff. Especially he got a high ankle sprain.
Bro, listen, that's what we see. That's what we see as knowing De'Aaron Fox as a player. Bro, don't nothing come before Wemby. Second of all, you're not about to hinder Stephon Castle development. Bitch, we need you to go over here and distribute the ball. You don't like it, bitch, get the fuck out of here, because we got your replacement anyway.
Yeah, they got Dylan
Oh, he
Harper.
playing victim. He playing victim. I'm so tired of D. Aaron, whatever your name is, D. Aaron, Fox. You don't talking about you got to
Hey
sacrifice. You
James,
don't
hey James.
sacrifice in the postseason.
She said the same thing what you said about DeRaymond. His mama named him two first name ass nigga.
Yeah, he got two first names, D and AJ. Okay, which one would you want us to call you, D? Okay, because you sacrificing your game. You ain't supposed to be sacrificing in the postseason. You need to be stepping up.
If
Oh
I'm
no.
San Antonio GG, I'm telling them, bitch, shut up. We just extended you $40 million. You're gonna do what the fuck we want you to do.
Yeah. You couldn't have got traded if it wasn't for us. You need to be stepping up your game, talking about sacrificing. What you sacrificing? Okay,
And Ron Tom. And Ron Tom. That's why I said that's why I lost a little respect for him. Like, dude, you know everything ain't coming for Wemby and everybody else. Why you acting like this?
Because he's at that false road, bro. He's at that false road. Like, he sees, okay, the plan might have been when he got there, yo, this is the plan. But now, after 2 years of you being here, bitch, that ain't the plan no more. We struck. Change the plan. Like, yo, we can be like that's like this, right? We get an oil pill from somebody that we know producing, right? See price. But then we just go win and invested some money over here at a possibility. And now this possibility proving that it's probably going to generate more oil than you. Guess what? Scrap the old plan, y'all. Let's focus on the new.
Well, I'm just tired of him whining, Mr. Ron. He ain't talking about no champion. This your first time in the doggone postseason. You made it this far, and you talk about sacrifice. What do you think everybody else is doing? Okay.
Hey, yo, you want to know what that is, Miss Gigi? That's what? Him. That's him on social media. That's him seeing all these comments to niggas like, oh, Darren Fox up. Oh, he tried. What is he doing? He ain't did it. He's listening to the white noise instead of staying focused on the goal.
Yeah. That ain't champion talk for me. I don't remember Jordan talking about sacrifice, and I don't remember Kobe talking about sacrifice, and they just did whatever they had to do to win the game. You up here whining like you need to go see a psychiatrist.
You got to think about it, Miss Gigi. When I got to San Antonio, it was like, yo, I'm going to sign here, help the young boy get over the top. It's him one, me two. Now that this other talent developed, it ain't him two no more. It might be like him 3 or 4. You feel me? Now him 3 or 4 because we can't impede on Castle progress because we drafted him. That's ours. We need him to develop. You feel me? And
Mr. Ron, I don't disagree with you at all, but you know what? I'm so tired of these folks acting like they got too much estrogen in their diet, okay? I'm just tired of that. You ain't talking nothing about your defense, your offense, none of that.
Listen, for $40 million a year, the motherfuckers could send me to the G League and I wouldn't give a fuck.
Man, please, they acting like that don't make no sense. Hey, Martavius, y'all know what, Pastor, how long you gonna be here? Because I gotta take care of some business and I need somebody to run the stream for a minute. Pastor just disconnected. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Hey, Martavius.
Hey, salute everybody. I see cousin James. I see big brother TP. Who else is in there? Because I can't read.
Ron Time.
Oh, is that Uncle Ron Time?
That's Uncle Ron.
Oh man, I'm just sitting up here selling my ass for some rent money at my job.
Oh Lord Jesus, you gonna put that on the stream? We gonna get a copyright.
Hey, these are crazy times. We got to do what the hell we got to do to keep roof over our head.
Gotta do. All right, well, go. How you feeling? How you doing?
I had a family tragedy, but I'm not gonna speak of it over the airways. I would text you and call each one of y'all and let y'all know what happened this past Saturday. That's T Price. I know you called me. That's why I couldn't take your phone call because some real life shit happened this past Saturday. But other than that,
up to you, my brother. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, prayers
Hey,
on. But we talking
I
about the
thank you.
Spurs and the Knicks, okay? When you get finished with that, we talking about the Spurs and the Knicks. You will have a commentary, okay?
Well, I have a sneaky feeling, and it's just a feeling. I might be wrong, but I think the Spurs will get Game 3. I think the pressure is going to start building the closer the Knicks get to wrapping this up. But I'm not even mad if the damn Knicks win the championship, because New York has been deprived. They finally got a chance to do something special. And this actually, and I know we're not on this topic, but I got to make it quick. But this actually is going to kill the narrative that LeBron James never had a fucking great coach, because you not only had somebody that's potentially getting ready to bring the Knicks a championship after all that futility. And this will basically solidify the fact that Mike Brown will go to the Hall of Fame. So either way, it's a win-win. So, man, salute to everybody on the panel, man. I love every last one of you. I'm definitely going to reach out to y'all when I get off from work. Gigi, I got nothing but love for you, sweetie. But all y'all keep cooking.
Yeah, you know we are. As long as I'm upset, I'm gonna keep on cooking on D. Aaron Fox, okay? Mr. D. Aaron Fox, you need to get your head in the game and do what you out there to do, okay? Show them how to win a championship. Don't get your cookies taken this early, please.
That's a fact, Gigi. I'm with you, because you got the formula, bro. You right there, you in championship contention with a young team, and they asking you to be the big homie, and you worried about a role. Man. Yeah. Y'all about to pay me $40 million in a state tax-free state, a tax-free state, and I'm about to win a championship. And man, I got a chance.
You acting like you got to go see a psychiatrist or something, like you don't know where your head's supposed to be at, talking about the security, the TSA securities and stuff, and you supposed to be shooting around, and it was hard for you to get into the NY, and you just talking all crazy. You ain't talking nothing about the series.
Bro, shut up and hoop, bro. Want to see you hoop?
Please.
Shut up and hoop.
You already see Wimby is off his rocker talking about sodas in isolation. I done said it 3 times on this stream. Talking about sodas in isolation. He ain't talking nothing. He knew how to get in isolation with his monk suit on. Come on now, y'all.
Everybody
this is becoming a comedy show.
Everybody straight. If everybody healthy and straight, bitch, focus the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be looking at it tonight. Y'all, I got to get offline. I got to go handle some business. As a matter of fact, my doctor is here. And, when the doctor walks in the room, you got to do what the doctor says.
Do what you got to do, sis.
I love y'all for coming by. I'm trying to give everybody a wrench. Next time, check and make sure you got your wrenches. T Prices just now showed me how to do this, okay? And we will see you next week. Hopefully, if Jesus don't come and I don't go see him before then, we're going to try to be here next week. Okay? Hope everybody subscribe to the channel. Please. Hope you enjoyed the talk. We'll see what the Spurs and the Knicks gonna do tonight. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Appreciate everyone that came by the panel. Trey, James, Ronton, Pastor, Leezy, all you who commented in the comments, okay? Gigi, see you. We love you. It's supposed to be quiet time, but y'all see I got triggered. Somebody always getting triggered, making me get triggered with this crazy talk. They don't know how to say. As far as prediction, everybody's going with the Knicks. Well, half of the panel was supporting the Knicks, the other half was talking about the Spurs need to get themselves together and just play some ball. And I'm with that. I'm with that. Boy, if you don't, Aaron Fox, if you don't get your head together and get it in this game, you gonna mess around and get what he say on the movie. You got knocked out. Okay, huh? Come on now. You gonna sweep Oklahoma and then you gonna mess around and get swept? Boy, please. It's too early in the summer to be doing some crazy stuff like that. All right. So we're not gonna keep you. I gotta go handle my business with with my nurse. So hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All my donation information is scrolling across the bottom. Also, my contact information. Don't be sending me no email talking about how you gonna pull up because I don't care nothing about the pull-ups. Okay, I ain't, man. Please, we don't argue. We just making points. We just making conversation and giving our perspective on certain ideas and players and things, okay? Oh, I don't have no pick for this. Like they say in the South, I ain't got no dog in the fight. So, but I'm liking the way the Knicks is playing and these tickets. Y'all better do something about these tickets. These tickets starting at 10K. What you do? What? Look at them tickets. No. Can't do that right there. I'm gonna pull you up on the free stuff, okay, if I can. So y'all have a great week. Remember to check in with the Hush Room community tab. I'm always posting stuff out there. I'm always trying to keep up with the comments and if I have a statement or something, I'll send it back through the comments of this live or either through the community tab. Love all you guys that have tuned in and listened, especially the panelists. We love you guys for coming and giving your wisdom to us. I don't think there's anything else. Only thing that I could think of that we didn't talk about is the viewership. Y'all know this is the highest the numbers have been as far as viewership since I want to say 24 years ago. Let me see. Here it is. Data gathered over the course of Wednesday night's game shows that average number of viewers climbed to 17 million, while the program's peak viewership spiked to nearly 19.63 million viewers at 10 p.m. So you know, silver, bronze, copper is liking that. So you know where we're going. You got the money and the viewership. Oh yeah, this gonna run as long as it can. So let's see what happens, okay? I love you guys. With that, I'm gonna be out of here. Like I said, all my contact information, donation information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll holla.